WHHI Sports presents in HD the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series. Tonight, for the first time ever, the Beaufort Eagles take on their crosstown rivals. They're going to be now the Whale Branch Warriors. It's the Highway 21 Bowl. Mike Covert, this is going to be special.
I'll tell you what, Bob, it's good to see you. Good to be out here in Beaufort High School. You know, last week we were in the deluge back in Bluffton, and we had said, that possibly could take on new implications and a new rivalry. But I tell you what, you can just feel it here. The electricity is in the air. These two teams know each other, especially through the Jerry Hatcher, Mark Clifford connection.
Right. Jerry Hatcher was Mark Clifford's defensive coordinator for a number of years here. So, they go back a ways.
Absolutely.
A lot of these kids that go to Whale Branch were going to go to Beaufort had Whale Branch not been created as the early college high school. So, this gets to become family now. This gets to be blood more than just a game, huh?
Absolutely. You know, one of the big things to look at this week is, we were talking earlier, injuries. You know, we're into really the fourth week of the season since, for some reason, somebody decided to start at week 0 this year.
That's right.
Injuries seem to be calmed down for these two clubs, and I believe, this week it's going to be smash mouth football. Everybody, for the most part, is healthy. So now it's time to put it all on the table.
And you don't want to start your season 0-3. Both of these teams are 0-2 and coming off efforts that they were not too pleased with. Beaufort not very happy with the way they played against Bluffton, and Whale Branch actually thought they were going to beat St. John's and let that one get away later on in the game. So they got a lot to play for besides bragging rights. They got seasons to look forward to as well. Not a region game, but a very important game. It's going to be a good one.
It is going to be a good one, and these a lot of these build-up games sometimes can be lay-down games. This isn't one of them. No. And I'm not saying that any of the ones we broadcast have been, but this certainly isn't going to be one of them. No. These two teams from north of the Broad, some of our viewers back in the Bluffton, Hilton Head area don't know a whole lot about this area. You know, many of these folks come from St. Helena, Seabrook, Dale. This is a working man's community, and I tell you what, there's some fine athletes that come out of this side of the Broad River. University of South Carolina and Clemson both have seen many come from this stadium.
Absolutely. Niles Pinckney will be one we'll be focusing on tonight. The big player for Whale Branch, who's going to go both ways. He's going to play defensive end, which he always does. And we're going to see him a little at tight end, too. We're going to talk with both coaches when we come back. The Armstrong State pregame show continues on WHHI.
Getting a job in healthcare is extremely competitive, and I knew I needed an edge.
I believe what gave me my confidence is the in-depth and thorough preparation from this program.
What I really love about this program is that I get to work with real patients and get hands-on experience.
Armstrong is a very close-knit community. I've gained friends, colleagues, and mentorships that are going to last a lifetime.
You're going to like the teachers, you're going to like the students, you're going to like the campus, you're going to like everything about it. I'm starting strong, and I'm hitting the ground running.
Hey folks, Mike Covert here with Covert Aire, the Lowcountry's leader in HVAC service, repair, replacement, and maintenance. Summertime tip for you: with the heat on, when you're outside cutting the grass, don't forget your air conditioner when you're done. All those grass clippings can cause the air conditioner to clog up. Be good to your AC and take a water hose and spray off the fins. Your air conditioner will thank you. Thanks a lot.
Hi, I'm Chris Butler, owner of Butler Marine. We are your #1 dealer in the Lowcountry for boats, and we feature the largest indoor showroom in the Lowcountry. Butler Marine has a wide selection of new and used boats, including bow riders, skiffs, catamarans, and center consoles. We are the largest Key West dealer in the country and the largest Yamaha dealer in Beaufort County. With our large parts department, we have any part you need, from Mercury, Suzuki, Yamaha. You can even come visit us online at butlermarineinc.com. Butler Marine, just over the bridge from downtown Beaufort.
Times have changed on Hilton Head Island since the early 70s, but one thing that has never gone out of style is customer service and great Michelin tires. At Island Tire and Automotive Services, we go the extra mile to help our customers, from our certified friendly technicians to comfortable waiting areas, Wi-Fi, and great coffee. And along with great service, we proudly offer the high performance of Michelin tires. It's good to know
some things never change.
Have you been in the Zone? Sports Zone is the area's complete source for sporting goods and apparel. Their selection of sports equipment covers everything you need for football, baseball, basketball, and so much more. Plus the latest in apparel to make you look your best. Sports Zone is also the place for teams. From uniforms to trophies, embroidered items, banners, and more. Sports Zone has it all at competitive prices. Stop by 12 Johnson Way off Route 46 near the post office in Bluffton or call 837-ZONE. Get it in the zone. Sports Zone.
At Beaufort Academy, we place emphasis first on academic success, but also on the whole child by encouraging participation in school sports and clubs.
The BA community offers a safe and nurturing environment. Beaufort Academy continues to be the best choice for our children.
With small class sizes, we make big impressions. Beaufort Academy is the reliable school of choice, educating young people for almost 50 years. BA, experience the difference firsthand.
Hi, I'm Colette Stevenson.
And I'm Tom Reed with the Hilton Head MLS.
Did you know that over the past year, our MLS members sold over $1.3 billion of Lowcountry property?
Search today for your dream home or ideal agent at HiltonHeadMLS.com or download the HHI MLS app.
Buyers act now. Most listings sell in 60 days. Sellers' inventories are low, so it's a great time to list as well.
On behalf of Hilton Head MLS members, we wish to show our support of local high school football. Play well this season.
The Armstrong State pregame show continues. We're with Coach Mark Clifford of the Beaufort Eagles. Looking for a win, looking to get something together and beat some folks. What'd you do this week any differently?
We just went back to fundamentals again and we simplified a little bit. You know, we simplified some stuff, you know, just to get our assignments down and get our technique down, and had some good effort days too, and I think the boys are ready to play.
Coach Clifford, I tell you what, that's good to hear. Mark Clifford football, basic football. How does it feel to be back home here opening night?
That's a huge thing. I mean, these kids have been on the road now and scrimmages and games now for 4 straight weeks. So I think that's the biggest factor, I think. And I can already tell, being at school today and having our meetings and everything, and going through everything, that it's a different look. It's a different feel.
You've played a lot of rivalry games. You've played a lot of big games. This is kind of a new thing. You think this is going to become a big rivalry?
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is going to probably become a rival right now, and it'll be a get after it, good physical game, I believe.
We'll let you get back to work. Good luck to you guys tonight.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks to Coach Mark Clifford for joining us. Does he get a game face on any better?
He's in that tunnel, the Mark Clifford tunnel.
He really is. We'll be back with the head coach, Jerry Hatcher of Whale Branch, in just a moment. This is WHHI Sports and the Armstrong State pregame show.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision to mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
Hello, I'm Dr. Michael Shinsky of Hilton Head Hearing Services. Your hearing is important. Being able to hear your spouse, friends, and grandchildren improves the quality of your life. Hearing loss just does not affect the individual, but those around you. Family members, friends, and physicians have referred to Hilton Head Hearing Services for over 27 years. From hearing evaluations to treatment with the latest in hearing technology from Widex. I not only provide the highest quality of service, but also the highest quality product. Discover hearing by Widex and experience what many satisfied wearers already have. God bless you.
Failing septic systems pose public health and environmental threats on Hilton Head Island. Hilton Head PSD's sanitary sewer system safeguards our quality of life against these threats. Unfortunately, many families with failing septic systems struggle to make ends meet and cannot afford sewer connection. Project SAFE helps get them connected, benefiting our entire island in the long run. Project SAFE is a charitable fund of the Community Foundation of the Lowcountry. Your gift to Project SAFE is needed today. Please click on the Project SAFE link at hhpsd.com and make a real difference in Hilton Head's future.
Do you need to see a doctor today? Walk in to St. Joseph's Candler Immediate Care.
We can treat almost any minor illness or injury at immediate care and without an appointment. So you can stay out of the hospital ER unless you really need it.
We accept most insurance, plus Medicare and Medicaid plans, Peach Care and TRICARE. Visit St. Joseph's, Candler, Immediate Care in Savannah, Garden City, Pooler, Hinesville, Statesboro, and our newest Lowcountry location in Bluffton's Buckwalter Place.
For illness or injury, 7 days a week, the doctor will see you now.
Welcome back to the Armstrong State pregame show here at Eagle Field in Beaufort, a place Jerry Hatcher called home for a whole long time. How's it feel to be back?
Oh, it feels good to be back in this stadium, but on the sideline I've never been on. I've never been on the visitor side, so I'll get used to that.
Yeah, did you find the right locker room when you came in? You find your way around?
It took a while, but I kind of moseyed on in.
How excited are you guys, and how excited are the kids at Whale Branch to play this game for the first time?
Well, like you said, it's first game, and we want to make a good showing tonight. And I think our kids are jacked and enthused about it, and we'll just see how it turns out, Bob.
After 8 years on the sideline, on the other sideline, it's a little exciting for you too, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's just I love playing in this stadium. Either as a home coach or a visiting coach, I'll find out tonight. But I just love being in this stadium. It's a great atmosphere.
Coach, I tell you what, this will be the third time so far we've seen you on WHHI this season, I believe. Take us back from when we started this year. It's hard to imagine we're talking about this year already, but some 4 or 5 weeks ago, whatever.
Well, the Hilton Head game was the first one, yeah.
Right, to today. How has Whale Branch evolved since then?
Well, we're learning our positions. We're maturing and growing in what we're doing, but we still have work to do. We've got to get better in offense, but we're getting better.
Last week showed you a Beaufort High School matched up against Bluffton. Formidable game, terrible conditions with the weather and so forth. And looking at the film, what does Beaufort bring to tonight's game that you haven't already seen?
Well, I mean, it's the same thing. It's smart, clever football, and you've got to stop it. And they did such a great job of what they do. I mean, they know who they are, and they're good at it. And it's our job to stop it. We'll see if we can.
Good luck to you tonight. This will be fun.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Coach Hatcher. We'll be back with kickoff of tonight's Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series, the Highway 21 Bowl, between Whale Branch and Beaufort in just a moment.
I'm a mother of 4, so walking into the classroom was like being at home.
Teaching is about building that relationship with your students, and that's something that I really learned while attending Armstrong.
With all the experience that Armstrong has given me in the school and the community, I am very marketable and I have a jam-up resume.
I've learned to be the best student I can be at Armstrong, and I'm going to expect the same thing from my students.
Preparing to be a great teacher starts with being a great student. I'm starting strong.
Duck hunting season is in full swing. Now is the time for a Covert Aire maintenance and tune-up safety inspection. We cover all types of heating and air conditioning, ventilation, and refrigeration repair.
Bagged one.
And duck cleaning. We're out hunting duck everywhere from Kiowa to Hilton Head to right here in Bluffton. So if there's a problem in your neck of the woods, give us a call 24/7. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
It's Chevy Truck Month at the all-new Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet, the Lowcountry Chevy dealer. Save up to $8,500 on new 2014 Chevy trucks. That's up to $8,500 off. It's Truck Month with over 50 Chevy trucks to choose from.
So come see the all-new Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet. We sell Chevy right.
Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet, Highway 278 at University Parkway. It's Chevy Truck Month.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, a kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
Orthopedic Associates of the Lowcountry is a group of highly acclaimed orthopedic surgeons and specialists that help patients live a pain-free life. Whether you have a sports injury, damaged knees or hips, shoulder problems, arthritis, sprains, or strains, they will work with you to determine a treatment plan best suited for your health and lifestyle. Trust Orthopedic Associates of the Lowcountry to get you back to work, to family, and to doing the things you love. Find them at either of their 2 locations or online at WHHIorthopedics.com.
Everywhere you go, you see Hilton Head Exterminators on the job. That's because as the area's first and largest pest control company, Hilton Head Exterminators is everywhere. Their commitment is to protect every home and business in the Lowcountry. Their presence supports their reputation for customer satisfaction. And every time you see a Hilton Head Exterminators vehicle, their tradition rolls on. Hilton Head Exterminators. Commitment, reputation, tradition.
High school football starts now.
Welcome back to Eagle Field at Bluffton High School, or Beaufort High School rather, where the Beaufort Eagles are getting ready to battle their new rivals, the Whale Branch Warriors. So many of these kids grew up together, grew up around each other, still are that way. And there's Mark Clifford on the sideline of the Eagles as they play their first home game of the season, opening up with a couple on the road, a couple of difficult losses. The Whale Branch Warriors opening up with two losses as well. A hard-fought loss at Hilton Head where they got down early but really outplayed the Seahawks through much of the second half. Then a difficult loss last week when Coach Gary Hector told me the guys didn't come to play as well, and they lost to St. John. So they are expecting to be better. So is Beaufort. We are getting ready for kickoff. Bob Stevens alongside Big Daddy Z, Chuck Zapek.
Thanks, Bob. Yeah, this is a story of two teams that are 0-2. And coming into tonight's game, I think what you're really going to see is the improvement at the quarterback play as both of those quarterbacks have gained experience.
Will Durbin kicking it off for Beaufort. It was fair caught by the Whale Branch Warriors. Cameron Miller, a 6'3" sophomore linebacker and defensive back. We do have a flag on the play. Looks like they picked up the football. We're going to mark it 1st and 10 and go from there. There's our referee.
Yeah, we got the referee for tonight's game. That's Fred Mergett. He's out of Greenville, and he worked the Shrine Bowl last year. He's done 3 state championships, so we're going to get some good refereeing tonight. He's the guy in the white cap. That's the referee. The umpire is Rusty Stacer out of Gillville. Line judge is Calvin McGill out of Gaffney. He worked a playoff game last year. Head linesman Michael C. Krotz, he's out of Greenville. He is also an umpire and worked the baseball state championship game this year. And the back judge is James Douglas out of Greenville.
All right, we've set the officials. We're going to reset the kickoff. Apparently Beaufort offsides. Get a little amped up. The Beaufort Eagles getting started in this game. Again, it'll be the sophomore, Will Durbin, replacing Bradley Cormier, who has been suffering from a hip flexor for the last couple of weeks. Durbin missed his 1 extra point attempt against Bluffton last week. Now the kick is deep, taken at the 25 and brought back upfield by Stefan Eugene. Eugene gets up across the 40, still carrying Bluffton, or Beaufort Eagles with him. We've got a flag thrown as he gets near the 50-yard line.
The 5'9", 185-pound junior uses all his ability to get up to past midfield. Great effort by number 40, Stefan Eugene. And there's the referee, Fred McGrath, making the call. I think we're going to have him mic'd up tonight. What do you think? What do you think, Bob? Listen to the calls on the field?
That would be good.
The Eagles, 15 yards, on the end of the run. We read his lips pretty good there, though.
First down and 10 for the Warriors at the Eagle 37.
So Whale Branch getting a big break early with the big penalty. They come out with big quarterback Amaji Stevens, the 220-pound junior. Hands it to Stefan Eugene, who is stuffed in the backfield.
Eugene met in the backfield for a loss.
Yeah, blocking for them tonight on the offensive line is going to start out with the center, 54, Tariq Clark. He's only a sophomore, 5'11", 240 pounds. The right guard is Cameron Wilson, number 79, and the left guard is 65, Marshall Days. He's a senior, 6'1", 210 pounds.
Eli Glisson and Raekwon Singleton making a tackle there. 2nd down and 11 for the Whale Branch Warriors. The give, this time to their bigger back, that's DJ Davis. Davis, 75 yards rushing versus St. John's last week. He had 69 against Hilton Head.
Nice little game led by that time by the right tackle, David White. He's been switched over. You'll see him there at the top of the screen. He blocks out number 24. That's 71, David White, the senior, 5'11", 205 pounds, moved out the right tackle for tonight's game.
So third down and now 10 to go for Whale Branch. Twin set to the bottom of your screen. Eugene and Davis in the backfield, running out of under center. They get it out to Stefan Eugene. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. But that's only a gain of a couple.
A little play action pass out into the flat. Stefan Eugene is open. Nice try that time by Amaje Stevens, number 11. The junior, 5'11", 220 pounds.
And a great one-on-one tackle by Malcolm Simmons, the senior for Beaufort.
Big
On fourth down
play.
and 7.
Yeah,
let's go for it. You think these two aren't rivals? They don't want to jump on the other one right off the bat. Eugene is met in the backfield, though. That one does not work. It is snuffed out. Jason Sen, the senior, makes the great stop there. And Beaufort will end up with pretty decent field position as the fourth down play does not work for Whale
That's a shame.
Branch.
You'll see 76 throws the block. All he had to do is get on his back, on the back side of it, and he took the wrong side of off the block. The hole was there. The running back just made a wrong move to the outside, but nice play on the outside.
The big green coming out of the huddle now. Courtney Pyatt, the senior at quarterback. They're going to mix it up out of the shotgun and under center. He works out of the shotgun on the first play of the game, gets it out to Keaton Butler, and Butler gets across midfield for a first down.
Well, that's really a good play to open up with. 17, Courtney Pyatt has had his problems in the past, getting some rhythm going here. Great call by Coach Mark Clifford to get him on the first play of the game. They caught him in a zone defense into the short side of the field. Courtney Pyatt, the senior, completes his first pass.
Now the give to Jeffrey Tooks, and Tooks is met in the backfield and met hard by Trayvon Bryan, a senior that we expect big things from. Plays the other side of the Whale Branch defense from Niles Pinckney. Gets a lot of one-on-one blocking assignments, and he took that one apart and busted that play up the backfield.
We get a replay here. It's number 2, Pinckney. They moved Pinckney inside and made it just an incredible play.
Now Pinckney at the lower part of your screen, number 2. Bryan at the top of the screen, 81, on 2nd and 11. Again, out of the pistol this time. The give is to Sharpinski, the fullback, and Sharpinski is stopped at midfield. It'll be third down and 10. Covert Aire, a finalist for the Hilton Head Island Bluffton Chamber of Commerce Small Business of the Year Award. Congratulations to Mike Covert and staff for this prestigious nomination and for making the list as a finalist.
Look at 81, uses his hands, and he knocks off the blocker, 66, and moves it back in the inside. 81, Trayvon Bryan. He's a senior, 6'2", 240 pounds. Great job stacking up the blocker with his hands.
Third and 11. Back to throw and gets it out to Butler. Butler is knocked out of bounds near the 40, and yep, they're going to throw the flag. A late hit in the secondary by Whale Branch, and if it wasn't already a first down and it looked like it was going to be a couple of yards short, it is now.
That'll turn Coach Jerry Hatcher's hair gray, the coach of Whale Branch Warriors.
There is a flag on the play.
I don't think he had the first down, Bob, but he will now with the flag.
Absolutely.
Personal foul against the Warrior. 15 yards added on to the pass play.
So now after stopping Whale Branch on fourth down, Beaufort's put a drive together. They brought it down inside the 30. A TCL first down for the Beaufort Eagles. Now working from under center. The give is to Tooks, trying to find a lane on the right side. Throws his body down near the 20-yard line. He'll be stopped at the 21.
Porter with a stop.
A nice job that time by the offensive line led by Andrew Jazuski, who's going both ways tonight, the junior. He did workmanlike job up there. Good job by Andrew Jazuski, number 69.
Gain of almost 6. It'll be second and a long 4, about 5 yards. Now Tukes comes back on the left side. Pinckney chasing him. Catching him, though, was the guy playing linebacker, Stefan Eugene, who's going both ways for Whale Branch. We saw him in the backfield carrying the ball a moment ago. Great athlete. Plays outside linebacker on this Whale Branch defense.
Oh, you're right about that. Stefan Green comes up here from the secondary, be able to beat his blocker, and Plitz comes up there and unloads and brings him down to the ground. Great job by Pinckney, number 2, and Stefan Green, number 40.
So now it's third down and about 8. Throwing it over the middle. Oh, had a man open for just a moment. There are flags on the play. Jawan Mack, who Mark Clifford says he wants to get more involved in the offense. Just a terrific athlete. Plays in the secondary on defense. Wanted to get him into the action, get him the football a little bit on offense.
Looks like it's against Beaufort. They're talking to the captain, number 2, for
that's Niles
Branch.
Pinckney. Pinckney just the junior, but the captain, the Whale Branch defense.
We'll be seeing Pinckney play some more in a couple more years. This guy's going places.
I hope so. Now we'll get the call.
That's an illegal receiver downfield. I know that one, Bob.
From experience? From personal experience.
I was an offensive guard for a couple years.
4th and 8. And Bluffton's going to go for it. 4th and 8 from the Whale Branch 25. Over the middle. Oh, just threw it over the head of his intended receiver, Courtney Pyatt, trying to find Cameron Jenkins, the wide receiver on this play. Watch Jenkins actually playing tight end here.
First down and 10.
Boy, he was open.
Yeah, it was too. This is where you're going to see some more improvement, I think, out of Courtney Pyatt. His effectiveness will really make a big change and difference for the Beaufort Eagles offense.
Jerry Hatcher pacing, and he's got that pace down. That is actually the Mark Clifford pace, the back and forth, about 5 yards at a time.
Well, he coached with Mark Clifford
pace.
for 9 years.
They give us to DJ Davis. Davis up to near the 28-yard line. It'll be second down, about 7. So both teams trying to shake loose their offense and go for it on 4th down and long, although they were deep in opposition territory.
You know, I went down on the field before the game. I was checking out these guys, and they list number 22 DJ Davis is 245 pounds. I don't think he's that big.
And you don't have to tackle him. Davis.
But he's running that hard.
Yes, takes his back to the play and picks up about 3 more. It'll be third down and about 4. Technical College of the Lowcountry. You can go to tcl.edu for enrollment information. TCL, it's working.
Let's see if they run behind their big left tackle, Tavan Blue, number 69. You'll see him at the top of the screen. He's their best blocker for the senior, along with the other offensive tackle on the other side is Justin Pope, number 76. Let's see who they choose to run behind.
Third down, about 5. Oh, we've got a whistles before the snap. And it would appear to be a timeout called. There is a timeout on the play, and Orthopedics Associates of the Lowcountry timeout. 5:57 left, no score.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Hey folks, Mike Covert here with another tip for fall from Covert Aire. Do you smell that? That's right, no smell. Could have been carbon monoxide poisoning. Here at Covert Aire, all new maintenance agreement customers receive a free carbon monoxide detector. $75 value, yours free with a new energy savings agreement. So this fall, get your air conditioning and heating tuned up and a $75 value carbon monoxide detector free from Covert Aire.
Third down, a long 5 for Whale Branch. Quarterback Amaji Stevens.
Look who's in the game, Bob, at the top of the screen.
Center. Yep.
Number 2, Pinckney, the big defensive end.
Pinckney going to play a little tight end here for Whale Branch. as Stevens under center. And now they put the other big guy from the defense, Brian, in motion to try to get some blocking ahead of their running back, Stephon Eugene, and he doesn't make it.
Another flag.
There is another flag down.
That's a shame. The timing was really off a little bit, but it was a well-designed play. And they got the mismatch. What they wanted was number 2, Niles Pickney, blocking out on number 2, Nathan Parker, the state champion 4x4 relay runner. He's 150 pounds. He gave up about 150 pounds back to Niles Pickney. Yeah, they had 2 men in motion before the snap. We saw that at the bottom of the screen.
Yep, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this is where the difference comes in high school football from one level to the next, is in special teams. Here we got a 2A school in Whale Branch going against a 3A school, meaning they have more enrollment and more players. And we see a big difference between these schools is right here in the special teams. Let's see if they can execute it.
Ben Wallace back to punt for Whale Branch. Oh, this is a good one. Taken back across the 40, coming up the field, Butler across midfield into Whale Branch territory at the 46. Boy, Butler 0 to 60 very quickly. A good gain for the Beaufort Eagles on the kick.
Well, you see a lot of clean shirts out there. These are new guys who aren't playing in green and are able to go out there and, you know, it just adds a little bit more. There's a key block right there by number 3. He's first time in the ball game, and you can see what the results are.
Malcolm Simmons making the key block there. Now going under center for Beaufort is their quarterback, Courtney Pyatt. Gives to Tooks in the backfield, and he is thrown down quickly. Great play by Whale Branch, big linebacker. That's Sam Green, number 55.
Yeah, Sam Green moved into the offensive line, and he's playing nose tackle tonight. He's only a junior, but he's really quick. A little bit short, 5'9", but he goes 240. Look out, baby.
2nd down and 11. Neither team has been able to really unleash its big back, so you go with the up back. That's Sharpensky, Wyatt Sharpensky, the sophomore. Moving it down to near the 40-yard line. It'll bring up a 3rd down and about 4 for the Eagles.
Yeah, what you're going to see here is a quick trap. You'll see 54. He just follows right off his back, and he throws the block for him. That's the beautiful offensive lineman. Alex Tokar is in there throwing the key lead block for him on a trap play.
So on 3rd down, to give us to Tooks. Trying to get down to the 41. That'll be 1st down yardage if he were to get there, but they're going to mark it back at the 43.5. So he'll still be 2.5 yards short on 4th down. Well, neither of these teams is real excited about the play of their kicking game. So I think we're going to see a lot of 4th downs gone for it.
Well, Beaufort had 3 kicks blocked last week, Bob.
That's why they aren't going for that. 4th down, about 3. Little swing pass out to the side, but he misses Keaton Butler, and Whale Branch will take over on downs at about their own 38.
1st down, Warriors.
New River Auto Mall. They have it all at New River Auto Mall. Over 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships in one location. NewRiverAutomall.com. We also appreciate the support of Orthopedics Associates of the Lowcountry, who can diagnose and treat many types of sports injuries using minimally invasive techniques. WHHIorthopedics.com.
Looks like we're getting heat and humidity timeout here, Bob.
Yeah, maybe. Orthopedics Associates of the Lowcountry timeout. We'll take a quick timeout here. We're scoreless in Beaufort.
On WHHI Sports TV.
It's Chevy Truck Month at the all-new Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet, the Lowcountry Chevy dealer. Save up to $8,500 on new 2014 Chevy trucks. That's up to $8,500 off. It's Truck Month with over 50 Chevy trucks to choose from.
So come see the all-new Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet. We sell Chevy right.
Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet, Highway 278 at University Parkway. It's Chevy Truck Month.
I bought this. I saw it. I wanted it, so I got it. I put my hand in, cookies come out. One more time. Hand in, cookie out. Shouldn't your life be that way? When you put something into your life, you should get something more incredible back out, right? How much do you make right now? If you're whispering, not a good sign. Start a TCL and get a job right now to get cookies raining down on you. Or in other words, employment, advancement, vacation, a career. Yeah, this commercial is not about cookies, it's about you. Make it happen this fall at tcl.edu/now. It's working.
Back at Eagle Field, scoreless in the first quarter. Both teams gone for it on fourth down at least once. Beaufort actually has twice. This was the first down play as Stefan Eugene tried to get things going for Whale Branch. Bounces off a tackler and picks up 7 yards. So 2nd and 3. Now they give to the big fullback, DJ Davis. Ball comes loose. And the Eagles think they've got it. They do. Beaufort forcing the first turnover of the game. Eli Glisson made the tackle and the fumble recovery. The nose tackle, the 220-pound junior. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Beaufort. And again, they are in Whale Branch territory at the 43.
Boy, but that's a big setback for Whale Branch Warriors. They had pretty good field position, had got a good stop. Unfortunately, they weren't able to hold on to the football.
Now, can Beaufort take advantage of it? Pyatt in the shotgun, giving it to his big back, Jeffrey Tooks. Tooks ran for 188 yards in the opener against Colleton County and 2 touchdowns. Ran for 150 yards against Bluffton. He is the man who will carry the mail. He had 61 carries in the first 2 games.
Watch 50 here, come up from the middle linebacker position, take on a guard, bump him out, stays in pursuit, and pulls him down.
Elijah Green, great play for Whale Branch on their defense. The 210-pound junior. 2nd and 5. Tooks again. This time he stumbles in the backfield. Might have gotten a yard. Headed forward. Come join us at the Salty Dog Cafe at the South Beach Marina or on Aire Road and get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-Shirt Factory or anytime at saltydog.com.
As we mentioned, there's the heat and humidity rule is here. Anytime we see the red cap come from the official on the sideline onto the field, play stops.
Now the give is to, again, Tooks gets inside the 35-yard line. Niles Pinckney, big number 2, gets the stop. You know, one guy on the field who could wear 99 and it wouldn't look like too big a number, and they got him wearing number 2. You give 2 to the little guy.
Maybe you should tell him to wear 102.
He could wear 102. It would fit. That's how big Niles Pinckney is. 3rd down on a couple, or 4th down rather on a couple, but getting the first down is Jeffrey Tooks. Boy, he takes a beating and keeps coming back. A TCL first down for the Beaufort Eagles.
Only a junior, 5'8", 135 pounds. Wow, what an effort by Tooks. Great running job.
Lava Fitness, reach your peak at Lava 24 Fitness. Visit us on Hilton Head Island or at lava24.com. The give to Tooks, who is met in the backfield by Elijah Green. Green must have known the snap count. He was there before Tooks could get the ball.
But they brought him on a middle linebacker blitz. They had the nose tackle go to the left. He went to the right and met the ball carrier just as he got the football.
Armstrong State University offers in-state tuition for Beaufort and Jasper County residents. That's huge. Go to armstrong.edu for more information. Back to throw, Pyatt. Got time, got room, got his receiver. That's Daquan Kaysen. Kaysen gets down to the 20-yard line. And that'll be close to a first down. We'll see, they're going to mark it at the 21. Might be a yard short. Down inside a minute in a fast-moving first quarter. 3rd and 1 for Beaufort. And I would think this is 4-down territory for the Eagles. Tooks, you got to give it to him, right? When you need 1 yard, I'm not sure he got it. We'll see where they mark it. They only mark it at the 20 and a half. I think he only got half of it.
Look what 50 does on this play.
Yeah.
They bring him again. Watch him come right up the middle. He knocks the blocker number 10 back into the running back. Great job by Elijah Green.
Also some help from Sam Green and Niles Pinckney there. 4th and less than 1. Sharpensky gets the first down and more. 10-5, touchdown Eagles. Wyatt Sharpensky, his first touchdown of the season. And the Eagles strike first.
Only a sophomore. 5'10", 150 pounds. He's able to get out on the outside. Pinckney wasn't able to pull him back down behind the line of scrimmage. He shakes and bakes, and he finds himself 25 yards later into the end zone.
Durbin on to attempt the extra point. Out of the hole to Butler.
Now Durbin on to try the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. So Will Durbin makes his first extra point of the year, and with 16 seconds left in the first quarter, Beaufort strikes first. It's 7-0.
On WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service. And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
So that's it?
That's it.
Oh, we're all done?
We're all done.
We're ready to go home?
We're ready to go home.
I've never felt more comfortable at the dentist.
Howard Family Dental. Family friendly dental.
Set the kickoff for the Eagles.
Will Durbin set the kickoff now for the Beaufort Eagles after successfully negotiating the extra point. A little confidence now. This one much deeper. Kick down inside the 15. Brought back up the field and fumbled. Do the Eagles have another opportunity? No. Whale Branch ended up with the football. Recovered by Cameron Miller.
The man who fumbled it.
Yeah, he was the man who fumbled on the deep kickoff.
Bob, we got to give some credit to that offensive line for Beaufort. They drove the ball downfield. We'll do it right after this replay here. We see who got the big hit.
First down and 10 Warriors on their own 24.
Well,
great job of knocking the ball loose. Yep.
Right back to him.
Yep.
Number 40. Hunter Green made the hit.
Wearing the green for the Eagles, who will start on their own 24-yard line.
Once again, that's where special teams makes a difference here. They got fresher players, more of them to put them out on the field.
The old-fashioned split tee. The pass is behind Stephon Eugene, with under 6 seconds now left in the first quarter.
We got to give some credit to the offensive line after we watch this replay here. It's just a quick play-action pass, trying to get the ball into the flat to number 40. But the offensive line for Beaufort, that made up of Cody Pender, Andrew Jazuski, Jackson Williams, Andrew Smith, and Tyler Rentz. They were the guys that did all the dirty work up front, all the heavy lifting, and got the Eagles on the scoreboard with the first touchdown.
2nd and 10. And stuffed is Stephon Eugene right at the line of scrimmage. He gets nothing. We are through 1 quarter of play. The Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series Highway 21 Bowl with the Beaufort Eagles on top of the Whale Branch Warriors 7-0.
On WHHI Sports TV.
So that's it?
That's it.
Oh, we're all done?
We're all done.
We're ready to go home?
We're ready to go home.
I've never felt more comfortable at the dentist.
Howard Family Dental. Family friendly dental.
Hi, I'm Jim Manning, owner of Service Master of Beaufort County. Our family has served the Lowcountry over 20 years, specializing in fire, mold, water, cleanup, and restoration.
When disaster strikes, we guarantee to put your home or business back together.
I'm here to process documents and communicate with your insurance carrier. When disaster strikes your home or business, call Service Master of Beaufort County. Our customer satisfaction is our future.
It's Chevy Truck Month at the all-new Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet, the Lowcountry Chevy dealer. Save up to $8,500 on new 2014 Chevy trucks. That's up to $8,500 off. It's Truck Month with over 50 Chevy trucks to choose from.
So come see the all-new Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet. We sell Chevy right.
Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet, Highway 278 at University Parkway. It's Chevy Truck Month.
Back at Eagle Field, beginning this second quarter of play in our Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series Highway 21 Bowl. The Eagles of Beaufort getting the only points of the first quarter. Whale Branch trying to still shake that offense loose. On 3rd and 12 now from their own 22. Teams have switched ends of the field. Stevens lobs it up in the air. Double covered on the play was David Lamb. He is their burner. Had a 15-yard touchdown catch last week against St. John's, 46-yard touchdown against Hilton Head a couple of weeks ago. But the pass falls incomplete.
They come with the corner blitz. He's fortunate to get the ball off. However, in the double coverage, there's not much he can do. Trying to get the ball to the outside shoulder was the best he could do. Let's see what happens on the special teams play right here, Bob.
Ben Wallace, good punter. Back to punt for Whale Branch from about the 10-yard line. He puts it in the air about 40 yards just to get just across midfield. See if that's where they mark it. They will at the Beaufort 49-yard line. 51 yards to go for a second touchdown.
You were right on, 39 yards. Yeah, that's quick math. Where'd you go to school? Was it Tulsa? Is that right?
Place where they teach math, yeah.
Yeah.
H&H Auto is Hilton Head's #1 place for service, collision repair, and sales. HNHautoservice.com.
You weren't a math major, were you?
No.
I mean, you calculated that pretty quick.
Watch too many football games. Pyatt gives it to Tukes. Tukes gets about 3 right up the middle. This is Mark Clifford bread and butter football. Just pounded between the tackles.
They're just starting to take control of the line of scrimmage now. I mean, that only went for 4 yards, but you just see that the guys are getting a little bit tired. You look at Pickney after the play and such. They're tired.
Second down 6, now in Warrior territory at the 47.
Standing up, a little too high.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Pyatt gives it to Tukes again between the tackles, and again he gets across the 40-yard line for a first down, a TCL first down for the Beaufort Eagles. Hilton Head Exterminators have been keeping Lowcountry homes and businesses bug-free for nearly 50 years. You can find them online at HiltonHeadExterminators.com.
That offensive line starting to take control, led by number 50, Jackson Williams, the center. Andrew Dzewski, Cody Pender, Andrew Smith, Tyler Rentz, down in the trenches doing their job.
Eagles inside the 40. Sharpensky between the tackles. Gets it between the 35. Jerry Hatcher told us this before the game. He says, we know what they're going to do. You just got to stop it. And until Whale Branch does that, they're going to get a big dose of between the tackles with a halfback, between the tackles with a fullback.
Well, you can see that there's just too many players going both ways right now for the Whale Branch Warriors, and fatigue is starting to set in.
2nd and 5. Now dropping back away from center, from the pistol. Tukes riding his blockers and then turns the corner. Gets the first down inside the 20, inside the 30, down about the 26-yard line before the tackle is made there by Trayvon Bryan.
Yeah, you can see the inside pursuit is almost non-existent here.
Now there's the Packer sweep. You were talking about it last week. There's the Packer sweep. You got that pulling guard going for Beaufort. Number 54, Alex Tokar, was the pulling guard.
26-yard line.
Another first down. Beaufort trying to get up 2 scores. Tukes lowers his head and picks up a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down at about 8. Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet, the Lowcountry's newest Chevy dealer. We sell Chevy right.
And you can just see the players 81, 55 putting their hands on their hips. That's when they start looking a little bit fatigued. When you see those hands go to hips and knees.
It's hot out there.
Oh, it is. It's a hot evening.
We're seeing a little bit of that on the Bluffton sideline as well.
Offensive linemen love this, though. They can get going there and run the ball in between the tackles. That's right up their alley.
Spoken like an offensive lineman. Getting it out to his receiver. That's Keaton Butler. His third catch of the game already. And he is finally brought down at the 16-yard line.
This doesn't look like a lot, but it is. They hit the on a wide out. Now watch all the players have to run until they get to the outside to get there. And that's going to mean something next play.
Kenny Porter making the stop. He was the defender on the play, on the pass part of the play, and then rallied to make the play. Another TCL first down.
First down and 10 Eagles.
Eagles starting to wear them down as they march down the field here early in the second quarter. Tukes with room off tackle. Makes a move outside, but is finally wrestled down at about the 15.
Brought down by a host of Warriors.
Gain of only about 1. Looked like he had some space there for a moment.
Some great from Trayvon Bryant, number 81, gets in on the tackle, along with number 18, Ezekiel Carter. They make a great play on the outside. Looked like Tukes was going to get more than that, Bob.
It really did. Now on 2nd and 8. From the pistol. Back to throw. Pyatt looking in the end zone and just over the head of Keaton Butler. Butler, one of the smartest kids in his senior class. Beaufort High, ranked number 6 in his class, according to Coach Mark Clifford. Smarts doesn't mean 6 inches there, though. That's what he needed to get a hold of that pass. Hey, Covert Aire is a finalist for the Hilton Head Island Bluffton Chamber of Commerce Small Business of the Year Award. Congratulations to Mike Covert and staff for this prestigious nomination and making the list as a finalist.
Number 12 is the kicker, too, isn't he?
No, he catches the kicks. Pyatt trying to find Butler again.
Pass incomplete, intended for Butler.
There's Keaton Butler, the 5'8", 150-pound senior. Had a touchdown catch against Colleton County earlier this year. Beaufort 0-2, Whale Branch 0-2. Both of them looking to get off the schneid. You do not want to start a season 0-3. I don't care if they're region games, non-region games. Tiddlywinks. Now we've had a timeout called by Beaufort. We'll take one as well. Just under 8 minutes left. 7-0 Eagles.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Hey folks, Mike Covert here with Covert Aire. You know, it's duck hunting season, and I don't mean the kind that fly. If you don't keep your filter clean every month and it ends up looking like this, you're definitely going to need to call Covert Aire today at 706-5090 and have us come out for a free second opinion, an energy savings agreement, or maybe even clean your ductwork. That's Covert Aire, 706-5090.
So that's it?
That's it.
Oh, we're all done?
We're all done.
We're ready to go home?
We're ready to go home.
I've never felt more comfortable at the dentist.
Howard Family Dental. Family friendly dental.
Fourth down and 8 for the Beaufort Eagles. You see how far they are in front of the back chain, but it's that front chain you don't see in your screen they need to get to for a first down.
I'm surprised they're going to go for it. They're going to try the field goal. They got to have a field goal kicker who can make it.
Will Durbin, the sophomore, will not come on for the field goal. Instead, they'll get 6. How about that? Threads the needle, gets it to Jawan Mack. Touchdown, Eagles.
Coming back, Bob.
Illegal shift against the Eagles.
That's a shame.
Yep, Whale Branch dodges a bullet there because that play was well executed.
Well, Mark Clifford's shown some confidence in Pyatt. Give him an opportunity in 4th and 8 in the red zone, and he delivered. Unfortunately, there was a legal procedure. Now maybe we might see the kick.
No, I still don't think you're going to see it.
4th down and 13 for the Eagles.
That was like a one-man route.
All you need, right? If you know who you're going to and he catches it. Oh, Pinckney's chasing Pyatt. Can't get him. Pyatt lets it fly into the end zone. It's intercepted. Intercepted in the end zone by Jamar Scott, the 5'11", 170-pound junior. And Whale Branch dodges the first touchdown bullet and then intercepts the second bullet. They'll take over at the 20. Trying to throw it on the run. Great pursuit. The Whale Branch defense. He just about got him. I think Trayvon Bryan was in on that as well. And now the Warriors will take over. Maybe the little spark that they need. And who's in at tight end at the bottom of your screen? Yeah, Niles Pinckney. The handoff to the upback. DJ Davis finds some running room, and he runs out for a TCL first down across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Technical College of the Lowcountry. You can go to tcl.edu for enrollment information. TCL, it's working.
Watch the junior here. It's a quick hitter. He gets a lead block. Number 40 takes down the linebacker. Stefan Eugene leads the way into the hole. Great job.
Now the give again to Davis. Right up
They ran the
middle.
same play. They came back, repeated plays.
Mark Clifford, as always, doing a little teaching on the sidelines.
Good call. They teach your quarterback to do that. You get a successful play, get back in the huddle, run the same play again.
2nd and 8. Wonder where Jerry Hatcher learned that. Stevens under center. Rolling right. Lobbing it up, trying to get it over the secondary of the Beaufort Eagles. It was intended for Harris. And it'll now bring up a 3rd down and a long 8, almost 9.
Well, that was Michael Dixon, number 4 they're throwing against. He only won 2 state championship medals last year.
On the relay team and also 110 hurdler, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
What an athlete.
Got some hops. 3rd down and 8. See if Pinckney's going to be blocking or going out for a pass. He kept him in the block, trying to throw it to Marlon Williams, and the senior can't hang on, and it'll be 4th down for Whale Branch.
That's a shame. He wasn't expecting it. Comes in a little slant route.
It's 4th down.
It got there a little too soon.
Yeah, or he turned a little late. Depends on which one you want to blame, right?
We'll let Jerry Hatcher settle that
There
one
you
out.
go.
Okay, once again, watch out on the special teams play now.
Ben Wallace back to punt. Wallace, not a lot of pressure. Gets it up. Fair catch signal by Butler, and he'll take it at the 30-yard line.
Wow.
Beaufort takes over there. 6:40 left before halftime. They lead 7-0.
On WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
So that's it?
That's it.
Oh, we're all done?
We're all done.
We're ready to go home?
We're ready to go home.
I've never felt more comfortable at the dentist.
Howard Family Dental. Family friendly dental.
Oh, salty dog. Oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, a kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog. Oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
Mark Clifford with his Beaufort Eagles huddled around him on a 1st and 10 for the Eagles. A 7-0 lead. Thought they were driving in for a second score and threw an interception in the end zone. Now Courtney Pyatt brings out his Eagles.
Well, that turnover flipped the field, Bob.
It really did, yeah.
Put it back into, not deep into territory, but it got
First down and 10 for the Eagles.
70 yards away.
We'll see if they can march down and score with 6:40 left in the half. Pyatt out of the pistol. Got Tukes and Sherpinski next to him, gives it to Tukes. Tukes picks up about 4 right up the middle. Stop on the play there, made by number 80 for Whale Branch, Marlon Williams.
Marlon's quite a specimen. Nice lean, 6'3" frame. Makes a nice tackle.
Second down 6.
2nd and 6. Now Pyatt goes under center. Tukes more as a fullback here. The quick hitter right up the middle and gets first down yardage and then some up to near the 45-yard line. A TCL first down.
Well, Mark Clifford's not afraid of the big bad wolf. He comes in and traps Niles Bickney right in the middle. Watch here. Watch Bickney in the middle, number 2, and bang, there's a quick slot. Hits him and runs right off his back. Little trap block.
First down and 10 Eagles from their own 40.
Good call by Coach Mark Clifford.
Butler down at the bottom of the screen. Daquan Kaysen next to him as they go double set to the low side, and pass is out of bounds. Kaysen disappointed. Looked like the ball might have slipped out of Pyatt's hands. It is a hot and humid night north of the Broad. They have it all at New River Auto Mall. How about 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships in one location? You can find them online at newriverautomall.com. The Whale Branch sideline, a little concern beginning to creep in as they have been goose-egged through the first 16 and a half minutes. We've got some movement in the offensive line. Beaufort's number 40, Hunter Green, made the great hit that caused a fumble early in the game.
That's a shame. He lined up as tight end.
Against the Eagles, 5 yards. Still second down 15 from their own 40.
Referee makes the call. We have him mic'd up for tonight's game, Bob.
Yes, we do.
For the first time this year.
How about that? Pyatt under center now. Gives to Tukes, and he just hits a brick wall. A brick wall there. Look at big 79 getting up off that wall. He is the big offensive lineman for the most part, Cameron Wilson, 6'1", 290. He's a sophomore.
Third down 15.
Coach Hatcher's got his players going both ways.
You were a sophomore in college, and there weren't any 290-pound linemen. Pyatt being chased, under pressure, throws it over the middle and completes it. What great field vision by quarterback Courtney Pyatt to find Keaton Butler over the middle at the last possible instant.
Now watch this. Watch what happens to his arm. He takes off, starts running. His arm improves when his feet moves. And that's what you have to watch. If you're the offensive coordinator, now you got to go back and look at this. The arm got better when his feet moved. He didn't stay solid in the pocket. So that would tell me, an offensive coordinator, I start putting in some rollout plays and let him get his feet underneath it and let that arm improve.
4th and 7 for Beaufort. Jordan Bates, good punter, averages about 40 yards a kick. Did get a couple blocked, not his fault certainly, against Bluffton. The kick is deep and run back just a couple of yards by the Whale Branch Warriors. They will take over on their own 17. Keaton Butler with a smile on his face on the Beaufort sidelines. They're on top 7-0. He'd like to have a little bit more than that right now. Orthopedic Associates of the Lowcountry can diagnose and treat many types of sports injuries using minimally invasive techniques. WHHIorthopedics.com. 1st and 10, Warriors. 4:11 left before halftime.
Warriors from round 17.
Whale Branch only got 6 against Hilton Head. They did get a couple of touchdowns against St. John's. They're trying to get this offense going. Over the middle, Amaji Stevens just behind his intended receiver, David Lamb. Come join us at the Salty Dog Cafe at the South Beach Marina or on Arrow Road and get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-shirt factory or anytime at saltydog.com. Anyone in the Lowcountry who does not have a Salty Dog t-shirt?
I have one.
Of course, I'm saying, is there anyone who doesn't? Very few people. Very few people in the east coast of the United States who don't have one. Very popular. Stefan Eugene gets the handoff, picks up a couple. Able to bring up a 3rd down and long for Whale Branch. Reach your peak at Lava 24 Fitness. Visit us on Hilton Head Island or at lava24.com.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and long for Whale Branch.
They'll be coming with pressure. They've had a lot of success. They have not been able to pick up the weak side blitz. Looks at the top of the screen. You can see the guy's chomping at bit. He's coming.
Little flip pass over the top, trying to get it to Trayvon Bryan. The big defensive end moved over to the offensive side of the ball. Senior can't hold on. It'll be 4th down. Whale Branch will be forced to punt it away.
Once again, we're in a special teams play, trying to trade field position. Let's see how well Whale Branch Warriors can execute this. That's not good having a guy come out late.
Will Beaufort tried, low snap, in trouble. Kicker gets hit, but not his leg. Ball shanks off of his foot and out of bounds. Jerry Hatcher a little exasperated. A pretty good job by Ben Wallace to get anything on that football.
Well, I hate to say it again, Bob, but it's my point right here. This is where the difference comes in between
1st down and 10 Eagles.
Bigger schools against smaller schools. It's in special team play. You just saw what happened. They're worn down, they're tired, and then when you have fatigue, you make mistakes.
Eagles take over at the 32. Just that far away from a 14-point lead. Hyatt going for all of it on the first play. Gets it to Tukes. Touchdown, Beaufort. Wow. Jeffrey Tukes out of the backfield.
Well, that's a classic call. 1st and 10 from the going in from the 35-yard line. You can almost bet the ranch that you're going to go and throw the ball on and try to do a back shoulder fade to the wide side of the field. And that's exactly what he throws, and he hits it perfectly. So that little bit of success that Pyatt had the series before, completing a pass on the run, paid off there. And now he's got his confidence, his feet underneath him. All of a sudden, that arm goes from a 3 or a 4 to a 9 or a 10. Great throw by Courtney Pyatt.
Will Durbin on for the extra point. Boy, he has looked good in 2 very good extra points, and with 3:12 left before halftime, Beaufort has pulled out to a 14-0 lead on Whale Branch.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Orthopedic Associates of the Lowcountry is a group of highly acclaimed orthopedic surgeons and specialists that help patients live a pain-free life. Whether you have a sports injury, damaged knees or hips, shoulder problems, arthritis, sprains, or strains, they will work with you to determine a treatment plan best suited for your health and lifestyle. Trust Orthopedic Associates of the Lowcountry to get you back to work, to family, and to doing the things you love. Find them at either of their 2 locations or online at whiorthopedics.com.
The Real Estate News airs daily with new editions premiering on Fridays at 4 p.m. Thank you for watching. I'm Jenny Lockhart for the Real Estate News, making a positive impact and leading the real estate market.
Welcome back to Eagle Field in Beaufort High School. The Eagles, their first home game of the year, big crowd on hand. Sandstorm playing in the stadium. And Will Durbin kicking it down to near the 10-yard line where Stefan Eugene tries to bring it back for Whale Branch.
Eugene on the return.
The short side of the field gets it up to near the 30. Pretty good spot for the Warriors to begin play here with 3:05 left.
Nathan Parker with a stop. It'll be first down and 10. Will Branch from their own 32.
Eugene starting back upfield. Johnny Siplin was the other deep back, trying to make a block for him there, number 17. And now with a first and 10. Warriors. Single back in the backfield. That's DJ Davis who gets the ball and gets a whole face full of
Davis on the carry.
Beaufort's number 52, Tyler Rentz, the 6'1 senior, making the play.
Well, you see, that's the second team that's in there right now. So that's why you have fresher players. Heat and humidity is definitely a factor tonight, Bob.
Armstrong State University offers in-state tuition for Beaufort and Jasper County residents. You can go to armstrong.edu for more information on that terrific program. Now Amaji Stevens on 2nd and 12. Gives it to Stefan Eugene, and he's going nowhere fast.
Eugene on the carry.
Again, a whole wall full of Eagles making the play there. There's 52 again. That's Tyler Rentz.
Yeah, Tyler's
got to come out of the game if he loses his helmet.
51, Andrew Smith at inside middle linebacker. Outside linebacker, Tyler Clancy, number 22. Alex Tokar, number 54. And Jason Sen, number 24. He's the other outside linebacker. All in on a tackle there.
3rd down and 11. Mark Clifford's Eagles have played great defensive football and just enough offense for a 14-0 lead. Amaji Stevens is going to get sacked. It takes more than one to bring down Amaji at 240 pounds, but he is brought down. Again, great defensive play. That's Tyler Clancy, 22, who had 4 sacks last year. He is part of the sack pack here. And big number 99, Raekwon Singleton, in the middle of that as well.
Just no protection. Quarterback doesn't have a chance. Now they're forcing them into a punting situation again.
And we've got a Beaufort High timeout. We'll take one as well for Orthopedic Associates of the Lowcountry. It's 14-0 Beaufort.
On WHHI Sports TV.
The Real Estate News airs daily with new editions premiering on Fridays at 4 p.m. Thank you for watching. I'm Jenny Lockhart for the Real Estate News, making a positive impact and leading the real estate market.
It's 2 a.m. Mr. Fuzz Fuzz wants to sleep. And so do you. But suddenly you think, did you put gas in the car? Did you pay the electric bill? Nuts. How are you going to pay rent this month? You can work extra shifts. Does the boogeyman exist? Hold it. Why are you working your whole life just to get by? What about what you want to do? TCL can help. Apply free and get a real job with real pay. Make it happen at tcl.edu/now. Because at TCL, it's working.
4th down and 17, set the punt for
Ben
the
Wallace back to kick for Whale Branch.
Butler back deep.
The Warriors have not shown a whole lot on offense here in the first half. Beaufort is just beginning to physically take a toll on them. And again, a low snap. This one not blocked. And the kick, a terrific kick, sending back to his 30-yard line, Keaton Butler. Ben Wallace, great kick. There is a flag on the play. And
roughing the punter.
Yep, all the way back where Ben Wallace kicked that football. You're going to always protect the vulnerable player like the punter there. Let's hear the call.
Roughing the kicker against the Eagles.
And it'll give Whale Branch a first down.
That's the referee.
Automatic first down for the Warriors.
Fred Maraff from Greenville making the call.
So 1st and 10 for Whale Branch. You got a little trick up your sleeve. Would this not be a good time to maybe pull it? You get a little bit of momentum just before halftime and maybe hit a home run play?
Don't have the time to throw it. Oh, you mean
roll him out of the pocket? Do something different. Ace up your sleeve. Hand the ball to Pinckney. He's in a tight end. Get him the football somehow.
Play action pass to Pinckney.
He's the tight end at the bottom of the screen. They're going really double tight to try to get some blocking for Stefan Eugene.
Or give the ball to Stefan Eugene.
You could do that.
Do I have time to add that to it?
Well, put those two guys, put Trayvon Bryan on one end, you put Niles Pinckney on the other.
Eugene on the carry.
And they will create some room on the wide side of the formation.
Runs out of bounds, stops the clock. They have fairly good field position.
Yeah, we've got an official's timeout.
Heat and
Remember,
humidity
the chain
timeout.
gang got run over on that play by Stefan Eugene. And we're going to get everything straightened out here. We'll keep it right here for just a moment. Whale Branch down 14-0. But just about ready to go. Amaji Stevens, 5'11", 220-pound junior. Just 5 of 16 last week, just 2 of 8 the week before. Some work to be done on the passing game here for Whale Branch. Good job by Whale Branch of not jumping when Beaufort's defense was jumping.
Andrew Smith with the tackle.
Eugene gets a first down, a TCL first down for Whale Branch with 75 seconds left in the half.
You just got to love number 40, Stefan Eugene, the effort there. He's just a great slasher running north and south.
They're on 48.
Great job just lowering his shoulders and running hard straight ahead.
52 yards from pay dirt in 67 seconds. Eugene trying to find room on the outside, gets a couple.
Well, I tell you, on that run, he took 3 hits before he came down.
He's taking 3 hits on every run.
He's going to be a sure young man. Watch him on the outside here. Doesn't stop. He gets a block on the outside. There's 1, 2, 3.
Second down.
Had to get hit 3 times before Michael Dixon and Andrew Smith brought him down. Second, a long 8. Stevens throws it over the middle, almost intercepted by Andrew Smith. The senior had an interception last year he had one. Also had a block kick and 4 tackles for a loss. A member of the Lowcountry 11. Watch him
he wants
almost
this
pick
one
this
back.
one
He
off.
runs into the umpire. Oh, wow. He'll be thinking about that one the whole week.
You better not be thinking about it now. It's 3rd down. Whale Branch giving the ball up the middle to DJ Davis. Trying to run the counter play, and he picks up just a yard. It'll bring up 4th down. We've got a timeout called on the field by Whale Branch. We'll take a quick break for Orthopedics Associates of the Lowcountry. It's 14-0, Beaufort leading Whale Branch.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Everywhere you go, you see Hilton Head Exterminators on the job. That's because as the area's first and largest pest control company, Hilton Head Exterminators is everywhere. Their commitment is to protect every home and business in the Lowcountry. Their presence supports their reputation for customer satisfaction. And every time you see a Hilton Head Exterminators vehicle, their tradition rolls on. Hilton Head Exterminators. Commitment, reputation, tradition.
Ben Wallace back to punt for Whale Branch. Keaton Butler, Jawan Mack back to take the kick for Beaufort. 21 seconds left. A little trickeration here maybe. Wallace. And Beaufort trying to set up a return. That's Mack at his own 15. Does a spin, gets up to the 25, across the 30-yard line. Good punt return by Jawan Mack. And Beaufort, with 8 seconds left, has one play.
And the punt is made under the direction of the coach's decision to punt the ball into the sidelines. So eliminate the possibility of a good return. But he almost breaks it. The players here, including Pickney, you see Pickney running down on punts? I mean, that's just going to take a lot out of you in the second half.
Indeed it is. Now, Beaufort. Kaysen coming in late. He and Butler, the wide receivers. Beaufort cheerleaders will be entertaining us at halftime along with the Beaufort High School band. First home game of the year for the Eagles. We've got an Orthopedics Associates of the Lowcountry timeout with 9 seconds left. 14-0 Eagles.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Big crowd on hand, opening night of the season for the Beaufort Eagles, having to open the season with 2 on the road. The opening home game against their new rivals, the Whale Branch Warriors. Jeffrey Tukes meets up with Niles Pinckney. 2 of the very best players in Beaufort County right there. And that will end the first quarter, or first half rather. Beaufort Eagles get 7 in the first, 7 more in the second, and they lead Whale Branch 14-0 at halftime. The New River Auto Mall halftime show coming up next
on WHHI Sports TV.
My father died at 45. I was 12.
When I first started practicing in healthcare in 1985, a patient have a heart attack would have little chance of survival.
Heart disease is still the #1 killer in this country.
This affects everyone. Audi Hilton Head is proud to be this year's legacy sponsor of the Heart Ball.
It's critical that we raise the funds we need to get the educational programs out there, to get the research done, so that soon no one dies from heart disease and stroke.
Beaufort on top 14-0 over Whale Branch at halftime. A 20-yard run by Wyatt Charpensky and a touchdown pass of 32 yards from Courtney Pyatt to the running back, Jeffrey Tukes. Beaufort showing a little bit of an imagination on offense. Whale Branch had a tough time getting anything going, haven't they, Chuck?
Oh, they sure did, too. And if I was Coach Mark Clifford of the Beaufort Eagles, I'd be real happy right now, particularly because you got a quarterback that threw a touchdown pass late in the second quarter. He got his rhythm, got his momentum together, and he's controlling the line of scrimmage with his offensive line. So if I'm Mark Clifford, I'm looking at a pretty good second half.
All right, if you're Jerry Hatcher, what are you telling your team?
Well, it's tough for Jerry. I mean, when he drives his quarterback back to pass, he's not getting any time to throw, so you can almost eliminate the pass. And what they're trying to do is run quick bursts up the middle, quick trap plays and such, and they'll probably stick with that. Even though they're behind, it may seem strange they're not going to be able to throw the ball, but they'll be running inside the tackles a lot.
It just takes one made block at the right time to break loose a guy like Stephon Eugene.
Exactly, and that's your count on number 40, Stephon Eugene. So you bring Pinckney in, bring in Trayvon Bryan in to be your tight ends and have them block, and that's what I think they're going to try to do, get back in the game, is try to reestablish the ground game so that they can control the ball, take it out of the hands of the Beaufort Eagles and put it in his own players' hands.
Again, 14-0, Beaufort leads Whale Branch at halftime. Now for the New River Auto Mall Drive of the Week.
Here's the drive of the week
from the New River Auto Mall.
Anyone who calls the 2014 Volkswagen Beetle cute has clearly never taken one out for a test drive. Powered by an available 2.0 TSI 210 horsepower engine, the 2014 Beetle adds some muscle to your trip down memory lane. It isn't only aggressive underneath the hood though. An extended front end, broad wheelbase, and an available integrated rear spoiler help ensure this icon's looks also sport some serious sizzle. Test drive your 2014 Volkswagen Beetle today at Hilton Head Volkswagen, New River Auto Mall.
Hi, I'm Jim Manning, owner of Service Master of Beaufort County. Our family has served the Lowcountry over 20 years, specializing in fire, mold, water, cleanup, and restoration.
When disaster strikes, we guarantee to put your home or business back together.
I'm here to process documents and communicate with your insurance carrier. When disaster strikes your home or business, call Service Master of Beaufort County. Our customer satisfaction is our future.
Hello, I'm Dr. Michael Shinsky of Hilton Head Hearing Services. Your hearing is important. Being able to hear your spouse, friends, and grandchildren improves the quality of your life. Hearing loss just does not affect the individual, but those around you. Family members, friends, and physicians have referred to Hilton Head Hearing Services for over 27 years. From hearing evaluations to treatment with the latest in hearing technology from Widex. I not only provide the highest quality of service, but also the highest quality product. Discover hearing by Widex and experience what many satisfied wearers already have. God bless you.
Failing septic systems pose public health and environmental threats on Hilton Head Island. Hilton Head PSD's sanitary sewer system safeguards our quality of life against these threats. Unfortunately, many families with failing septic systems struggle to make ends meet and cannot afford sewer connection. Project SAFE helps get them connected, benefiting our entire island in the long run. Project SAFE is a charitable fund of the Community Foundation of the Lowcountry. Your gift to Project SAFE is needed today. Please click on the Project SAFE link at hhpsd.com and make a real difference in Hilton Head's future.
Do you need to see a doctor today? Walk in to St. Joseph's Candler Immediate Care.
We can treat almost any minor illness or injury at immediate care and without an appointment. So you can stay out of the hospital ER unless you really need it.
We accept most insurance, plus Medicare and Medicaid plans, Peach Care and TRICARE. Visit St. Joseph's Candler Immediate Care in Savannah, Garden City, Pooler, Hinesville, Statesboro, and our newest Lowcountry location in Bluffton's Buckwalter Place.
For illness or injury, 7 days a week, the doctor will see you now.
At Beaufort Academy, we place emphasis first on academic success, but also on the whole child by encouraging participation in school sports and clubs.
The BA community offers a safe and nurturing environment. Beaufort Academy continues to be the best choice for our children.
With small class sizes, we make big impressions. Beaufort Academy is the reliable school of choice, educating young people for almost 50 years. BA, experience the difference firsthand.
You're watching the New River Auto Mall halftime show
on WHHI Sports.
Hi, I'm Colette Stevenson.
And I'm Tom Reed with the Hilton Head MLS.
Did you know that over the past year, our MLS members sold over $1.3 billion of Lowcountry property?
Search today for your dream home or ideal agent at HiltonHeadMLS.com or download the HHI MLS app.
Buyers act now. Most listings sell in 60 days. Sellers' inventories are low, so it's a great time to list as well.
On behalf of Hilton Head MLS members, we wish to show our support of local high school football. Play well this season.
Times have changed on Hilton Head Island since the early 70s, but one thing that has never gone out of style is customer service and great Michelin tires. At Island Tire and Automotive Services, we go the extra mile to help our customers. From our certified friendly technicians to comfortable waiting areas, Wi-Fi, and great coffee. And along with great service, we proudly offer the high performance of Michelin tires. It's good to know
some things never change.
Have you been in the Zone? Sports Zone is the area's complete source for sporting goods and apparel. Their selection of sports equipment covers everything you need for football, baseball, basketball, and so much more. Plus the latest in apparel to make you look your best. Sports Zone is also the place for teams. From uniforms to trophies, embroidered items, banners, and more. Sports Zone has it all at competitive prices. Stop by 12 Johnson Way off Route 46 near the post office in Bluffton or call 837-ZONE. Get it in the zone. Sports Zone.
Duck hunting season is in full swing.
Now is the time for a Covert Aire maintenance and tune-up safety inspection. We cover all types of heating and air conditioning, ventilation, and refrigeration repair.
Bagged one.
And duck cleaning. We're out hunting duck everywhere from Kiowa to Hilton Head to right here in Bluffton. So if there's a problem in your neck of the woods, give us a call 24/7. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, kiwi waving back at me. But won't you be my salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dock, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be a salty dog?
Welcome back to our Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series, the Highway 21 Bowl between the Beaufort Eagles and the Whale Branch Warriors. It's 14-0 as we get set for the kickoff the third quarter. Whale Branch will be kicking it off to Beaufort. Beaufort won the toss to begin the game and deferred to the second half. So they've got a 14-point lead, and they're going to get the ball to start the second half.
Bob, coming into tonight's games, they were both winless. So one of these teams in the second half is going to walk out with a win.
Ben Wallace with the kick. Low line drive. Sends the Beaufort deep back, way back to near his goal line. He brings it out to about the 25. That's Jeffrey Tooks. Well, he does it all for this team offensively. Caught the touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Does most of the running. Yeah, and who tackles him? Stefan Eugene, who pretty much does the same thing for Whale Branch.
I tell you, this guy Tooks does do everything down here in this stadium. I think he stays afterwards and cleans up too. He just does everything.
Courtney Pyatt working out of the pistol, gives it to Wyatt Sharpensky. Sharpensky around left end. He scored on a play very similar to this back in the first quarter. He gets up across the 40 to about the 43-yard line, and another first down, a TCL first down for the Beaufort Eagles. Covert Aire, a finalist for the Hilton Head Island Bluffton Chamber of Commerce Small Business of the Year Award. Congratulations to Mike Covert and staff for this prestigious nomination and making the list as a finalist.
19 yards by Sharpensky, and that's good.
19-yard gain by Sharpensky.
First down and 10 on their own 44.
Strong tackle that time by number 35 for Whale Branch. Came in there and lowered the boom on him. Nice job. But a little too late.
Cameron Miller. Now it's Jeffrey Tooks right up the middle to near midfield. Gain of about 7.
Tooks with the carry.
So they hit him on the outside, then hit him in the inside.
Yeah, they're lining up quickly over the ball too. No huddle.
Right at the midfield stripe.
Trying to take advantage of the physical edge that they have in this game. Gain of about 3 for Tooks. He's very close to first down yardage.
Watch how they use them, Bob. They moved them to fullback on that play, and then they had the halfback lead them up the hole. Watch Tooks right behind the quarterback. You see him. Number 32, there he is. Gets a lead block by the fullback up the middle. And what they're trying to do is get a quick hitter to Tooks, who's got all the speed to take it to the house.
Malcolm Simmons playing the fullback role there and leading him through. You look over at the Whale Branch bench. Guys beginning to wonder what's going on. They trail 14-0. Pyatt finds Tooks out in the flat. He gets inside the 40 to about the 39. That'll be a TCL first down for the Beaufort Eagles.
Boy, talk about riding a horse. Coach Mark Clifford, I'll tell you what. Tooks inside, Tooks outside, Tooks down the field with a pass. Wow. Great job.
Technical College of the Lowcountry. You can go to tcl.edu for enrollment information. TCL, it's working.
There's no rolling the dice with Coach Mark Clifford. He's going to a sure thing. Get the ball to number 32. Here you see him spread out at the bottom of the screen now. They ran a throwback for that touchdown to Tooks. Had him when he lined up wide last time.
Tooks in the slot. This time he's blocking for Wyatt Sharpensky. Sharpensky is thrown down like a rag doll by Big Niles Pinckney. Last week, Niles Pinckney had 10 tackles, 4 tackles for a loss. He forced a fumble. He recovered a fumble and caught a couple of passes. 2 fumble recoveries against Hilton Head High a couple of weeks ago. Now they bring Tooks in the slot on the upper part of your screen. The pass goes the other way to Kaysen. They use Tooks as a decoy for the most part there. And Kaysen gets down inside the 30-yard line.
Nice job by number 50, Elijah Green, the junior from his middle linebacker position. You'll see him, number 50, turn and run, comes over there and helps limit the gain. For only 5 yards.
Lavelle Coakley also on the defense of that play, another TCL first down. The Whale Branch 29. Tukes up the middle. They have managed to wall off Niles Pinckney with a couple of offensive linemen and keep him away from Jeffrey Tukes when he makes that first step across the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the Beaufort offensive line. That's made up of Cody Pender, Andrew Jazuski, Jackson Williams, Andrew Smith, and Tyler Rentz doing all the yeoman work up front.
Hyatt to Sharpensky for about a yard. Be 3rd and 4. New River Auto Mall has it all. Over 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships in one location. NewRiverAutomall.com. 3rd and 5 for the Eagles, just outside the Whale Branch 20. Courtney Pyatt over the middle and nearly caught and then nearly picked off. The pass was intended for Keaton Butler. In the secondary, Kenny Porter there for Whale Branches. Jerry Hatcher just keeps adjusting that ball cap, trying to find some magic somewhere.
The former assistant coach at Beaufort.
Well, he was defensive coordinator, and you can tell he still calls the defensive signals at Whale Branch.
This is the game right here, Bob.
Yep. 4th and 5. Whale Branch really needs a stop here if they're going to stay in this thing. Tukes cuts up the field. He's got the first down and more inside the 10-yard line. Jeffrey Tukes taking over that offensive line, taking over. First down, a TCL first down for the Eagles.
Yeah, just a great call inside. You watch the trap block coming here from the 69-52 come down and run across. They just run the whole left side of the offensive line. They pull it right. And a great job for the first down.
Tyler Rentz, Andrew Jazuski making the plays. Now 1st and goal. Tukes down inside the 8.
Tukes on the carry.
They actually could get a first down before they score.
Tukes is only a junior.
Yeah, he'll be back.
And they list him as 135 pounds. He certainly looks bigger than that to me.
Mark Clifford told me last week, no, he's 136. He's getting bigger.
Yeah. Well, he's playing in the backfield and getting some nice blocking by number 3, Malcolm Simmons.
Simmons and Wyatt Sharpensky blocking for Tukes there as he brings it down inside the 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You got to give some
and about 2
credit to number 3, Malcolm Simmons.
Yeah,
leading the way. I mean, he's been leading the blocks inside, picking off the linebacker. Now they bring in number 10 also, Wyatt Sharpensky, back into the backfield.
3rd and 2 from the 3. They give again to Tukes, diving for the end zone. The offensive lineman say touchdown. The head linesman says no, about a half yard short, but that should be enough for a first down.
That's Michael Kovitz from Greenville. Michael's also the baseball state championship umpire.
How about that?
This year.
1st and goal from inside the 1 for Beaufort.
That's Kratz, Michael Kratz, the head linesman.
Anybody but Tukes going to get the ball here? Oh, is he met in the backfield? Wow, Niles Pinckney lays him out. Jeffrey Tukes. Yeah, he's getting out. He got the wind knocked out of him right there. As an unblocked Niles Pinckney had a chance to get in on it. Beaufort brought in an extra tight end, big 99 Raekwon Singleton, over from the defensive side of the ball, and that didn't work. 2nd and goal. Sharpensky trying to fight back to about the 2. It'll bring 3rd and down. Whale Branch trying to make a spirited goal line stand here. Stay in this game. Well, Mark Clifford calls the offensive signals for Beaufort. Said last week He was a pretty good head coach in the game against Bluffton, but he was a terrible offensive coordinator. He had a little bit of trouble in Bluffton with his play sheet. Remember, he was always trying to tuck it into his belt. You notice what he's done to make it easier this week. Done the old quarterback thing, put it on the wristband.
Yep.
Now 3rd and goal. Dropping back into the pistol. Pyatt fakes it to Tukes, goes outside, trying to hit his receiver. It's caught down near the 1-yard line. That's Kaysen, but it'll be 4th and goal from the 1. Again, great pursuit by Whale Branch.
A lot of pressure on the quarterback, and the cornerback number 5, Kenny Porter, the junior, comes up and makes a touchdown-saving tackle.
Great play by Porter. You might have noticed there in the replay, he was actually covering Keaton Butler. And then came off of him as soon as the ball was thrown. 4th and goal, Mark Clifford calling out a play to Courtney Pyatt off that wristband.
Yeah, just as you mentioned. Never too old to learn a new trick, huh?
I used to see the quarterbacks do that all the time. Yep, see, Pyatt's got one, looks just like it. Reads the play to his teammates, breaks the huddle, and on 4th and goal, well, now it's going to be 4th and a long goal.
Fred Morais, that's the...
And now he signals 3rd down. It was an ineligible receiver, so it goes back to 3rd down, but now they've got a little longer to go. Tukes, not caught from behind, and he dances into the end zone. Jeffrey Tukes, the 9-yard touchdown for the Beaufort Eagles.
You'll see the lead block once again. Watch number 3 in the backfield. Throw the lead block for him. There he is in the corner. Chases out number 18, the cornerback. Tukes just has too much speed, too much scoots. Goes into the end zone. Looks like he may have cramped at the end of the run.
And when Marshall Days couldn't make the catch, or couldn't make the tackle at the corner, got just a piece of Tukes' jersey. That was as close as Beaufort got to stopping the all-county running back, Jeffrey Tukes. 34 carries against Colleton County in the opener, 27 carries against Bluffton. He earns his keep, that's for sure.
Well, the Whale Branch Warriors may not be able to stop Jeffrey Tukes, but cramps looks like they may have as he comes over. It's tough, I'll tell you. Once that cramp hits, you just can't get rid of it, particularly if you rely on just water and salt, because that's a metabolic response. It takes about a half hour for that stuff to get into your stomach and take effect on it. They need a more neurological response for that to relieve the cramps. We'll get into it, talk about that later.
No, we'll talk about it right now.
All right, well, it's easy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you need
Show
a
your apple cider
neurological
vinegar.
response. Apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Apple cider vinegar will do it.
Orthopedics Associates of the Lowcountry can diagnose and treat many types of sports injuries using minimally invasive techniques. WHHIorthopedics.com. They might even prescribe a little apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar or quinine.
All right. Can you get either one of those at the Salty Dog Cafe?
You know what? I actually had dinner down there once and cramped up, and they gave me. I asked for apple cider vinegar. They brought it from. I'm not kidding you. They brought it from. I played tennis in South Beach.
Come join us at the Salty Dog Cafe at South Beach Marina or on Aire Road and get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-shirt Factory or anytime at saltydog.com. Will Durbin has converted the first 2 extra points with ease. Looked a little flustered last week in Bluffton, but he is 2 for 2 and now 3 for 3 tonight. That's good. And with 4:46 left in the 3rd quarter, the Eagles lead the Highway 21 Bowl over the Whale Branch Warriors 21-0.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Chris Butler, owner of Butler Marine. We are your #1 dealer in the Lowcountry for boats, and we feature the largest indoor showroom in the Lowcountry. Butler Marine has a wide selection of new and used boats, including bow riders, skiffs, catamarans, and center consoles. We are the largest Key West dealer in the country and the largest Yamaha dealer in Beaufort County. With our large parts department, we have any part you need, from Mercury, Suzuki, Yamaha. You can even come visit us online at butlermarineinc.com. Butler Marine, just over the bridge from downtown Beaufort.
So that's it?
That's it.
Oh, we're all done?
We're all done.
We're ready to go home?
We're ready to go home.
felt more comfortable at the dentist.
Howard Family Dental. Family friendly dental.
3, 6.
We are back at Eagle Field, the campus of Beaufort High School. The Eagles now on top 21-0 in the first Highway 21 Bowl. We got whistles blowing just as quickly as Will Durbin could kick it off. Could be an offside call against Beaufort. That'll back them up 5.
Illegal procedure against the Eagles on the kickoff. 5 yards. Free kick.
Reach your peak at Lava 24 Fitness. Visit us on Hilton Head Island or at lava24.com. And how's that for a nice Beaufort Eagle? Jackson Williams picking up the official's flag and handed it to him. If he thinks that'll help him down the road on a holding call maybe later. Durbin with the kick. Taken at the 20 by Whale Branch Warrior Johnny Siplin. Siplin plays a little linebacker. We might see him play a little quarterback, at least before this season is over, maybe before this game is over. He brings it back for the Warriors. He is the backup quarterback to Amaji Stevens.
And also 33, Tim Clark, the sophomore, was in there making the tackle. Bob, that's the point I'm trying to make, is that on these special teams now really is paying off big time. For Beaufort, they can run fresh players down on the special teams.
Amaji Stevens setting him up at the 29. Nope, we've got whistles being blown before the snap. Whale Branch, I think, was trying to go a little quicker than our lead referee was ready to go. Yep, now he'll start the clock and let him go. The Warriors, next week, will host Bluffton. Hello.
Is there any break for it?
No, there's no break. You know what, that is the one, if there is a downside at all to all of the county schools playing each other, it's that for Whale Branch and for Battery Creek, they got to play the 3 big boys every year before they get to region play, and try not to get hurt before region play is obviously very critical. Stefan Eugene picking up a couple there.
Andrew
It's
Smith.
great for us fans, though, because we get to see everybody in the county play each other.
Yeah, 51 Andrew Smith made the hit. Nice hit, too.
And in the end, it does not affect, playoff possibilities, certainly for the smaller schools. But it does exact a toll. David Lamb is the one who catches the pass, but it was a very short pass, a very short gain for the Warriors.
Well, if you can stay healthy, I think it's not a bad idea. You're playing, talent that is over and above what you have, so it'll get you better. If there's one thing that'll make you better, it's playing against better people.
Amaji Stevens comes in with a play from the sidelines. Blake Rayleigh, the offensive coordinator for the Whale Branch Warriors.
He was a former coach at Ridgeland.
Yep. Stevens rolling out right. Almost hit as he throws, kind of a wounded duck, and going over to get it, Michael Dixon. He's a high jumper. He's not a state champion crawler to the football. He couldn't quite get there in time.
He's looking for David Lamb, as he should. The senior has all sorts of speed.
Again, great pressure there put on by Tyler Clancy, the senior. And it'll be 4th down. Ben Wallace will be back to kick.
Well, there you see number 2 coming out on the field, Miles Pickney. I mean, there's just no depth there in their special teams.
The kick by Wallace hits a little bit short, and we've got a late flag thrown at about the 47 or 8 yard line. We'll have to check out that flag. While we wait for that, we can remind you that Hilton Head's #1 place for service, collision repair, and sales is H&H Auto. HNHautoservice.com.
I go there too. Scott Mellon does a great job. You go in there and see Scott, he'll take care of you.
Can you get apple cider vinegar there?
I'm sure if I ask him, he'll deliver for me.
And keeping the Lowcountry homes and businesses bug-free for nearly 50 years, Hilton Head Exterminators at HiltonHeadExterminators.com.
Yeah, go to Hilton Head.
Let's listen in. We might get a little explanation of what's going on right here. Yeah, I can't quite. Got to do a little more lip reading than that. Our official tonight has been very education-minded. He has talked it over with the captains, explaining to them what's going on. Now he's going to tell us.
Illegal block against the Eagles during the return. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It'll be first down Eagles.
All right.
38-yard line.
There you go. Bluffton with the football. Just 3 minutes left in the third quarter. They're on top 21-0. If they haven't already put the nail in the coffin, they could do it with a touchdown here. Different quarterback in for Beaufort. Running around the corner is Connor Gruel. Just a junior, 161 pounds. He turns the corner and picks up some good ground for the Eagles.
Pickney comes up there, flushes him out, and Gruel makes a nice job, gets down the sideline.
Great job at turning upfield.
Yeah. You know, you just need those snaps. The more times you have your hand on the switch, the better it'll get.
Connor Gruel still in at quarterback. Gives to Sharpensky, a sophomore. He gets it across the 45 to the 46 and a half, almost the 47. It'll be third down. Mike Rickenboss Chevrolet, the Lowcountry's newest Chevy dealer. We sell Chevy right. We're glad to welcome them to the WHHI family. As Beaufort, glad to see the clock take its own sweet time, counting down here in the third quarter. So Courtney Pyatt, the senior, takes a break for this series, and who knows how many more. And the junior, Connor Gruel, gets some snaps. We've got a timeout called by Beaufort. It's an Orthopedics Associates of the Lowcountry timeout. 1:40 left in the third. Beaufort on top of Whale Branch, 21-0.
On WHHI Sports TV.
It's Chevy Truck Month at the all-new Mike Rickenboss Chevrolet, the Lowcountry Chevy dealer. Save up to $8,500 on new 2014 Chevy trucks. That's up to $8,500 off. It's Truck Month with over 50 Chevy trucks to choose from.
So come see the all-new Mike Rickenboss Chevrolet. We sell Chevy right.
Mike Rickenboss Chevrolet, Highway 278 at University Parkway. It's Chevy Truck Month.
Everywhere you go, you see Hilton Head Exterminators on the job. That's because as the area's first and largest pest control company, Hilton Head Exterminators is everywhere. Their commitment is to protect every home and business in the Lowcountry. Their presence supports their reputation for customer satisfaction. And every time you see a Hilton Head Exterminators vehicle, their tradition rolls on. Hilton Head Exterminators. Commitment, reputation, tradition.
Connor Gruel handing it to Sharpensky. 2 yards they need for the first down. He picks up about 5. Another TCL first down.
Another inside trap. They got some fresh players out there on the field. Offensive lineman. Watch the trap here. Watch the left guard pull. Go right next to the quarterback. He's there. He's going to pull. I'm sorry, it's 52. He goes the other way. Nice job.
And the clock just keeps rolling. Here in a very quickly played third quarter. Sharpensky now gets the ball running around the left side. Breaks a couple of tackles before he is finally pulled down by the Warriors' number 69, Tavon Blue. Blue having now going a little bit both ways. Jerry Hatcher trying to keep his best 11 on the field.
Hot and humid night, Bob.
Oh, yeah. Jerry will drop a couple of pounds tonight.
Play action pass. Read his lips.
Yep, that's what he thinks is coming. We'll see if he called it right. Tukes is in the slot. Keaton Butler is wide to the top part of the screen. Sharpensky the lone back, and they don't get it off in time. So it'll be a delay of game against Beaufort.
Delay of game against the Eagles. 5 yards. Still
With
second down.
just under 33 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Jerry Hatcher, I think, had that one read, don't you think? He knew the play
we don't know
action
about
pass
his
was coming.
players, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if they come out in the same formation. They do?
Yep.
Why not? Kaysen at the bottom of the screen. Tukes in the slot. Gruel tries to throw it over the middle, looking for Jeffrey Tukes on the little slant pattern, and they come up empty, and it'll be third down. Connor Gruel's first pass of the night. Might be his first of the season. He gets some work in for the Eagles. We will have Beaufort on WHHI next week as well, as they go to Battery Creek. 3 weeks in a row, yeah, the Rebo Road Bowl game. Now setting up out of the pistol. Gruel, little pressure from both sides, but gets it out to Keaton Butler for a gain of about 8 or 9. Connor Gruel settling in at quarterback. Fakes the handoff to Sharpensky. Delivers it right out in front of his receiver, Keaton Butler.
Good
His
job
biggest
by
night
that
of the year.
offensive line again, doing a good job.
And we have come to the end of the third quarter of play. The Highway 21 Bowl right now is in the hands of Mark Clifford and his Beaufort Eagles. They lead 21-0.
On WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision to mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
Orthopedic Associates of the Lowcountry is a group of highly acclaimed orthopedic surgeons and specialists that help patients live a pain-free life. Whether you have a sports injury, damaged knees or hips, shoulder problems, arthritis, sprains, or strains, they will work with you to determine a treatment plan best suited for your health and lifestyle. Trust Orthopedic Associates of the Lowcountry to get you back to work, to family, and to doing the things you love. Find them at either of their 2 locations or online at hhiorthopedics.com.
It's 2 a.m. Mr. Fuzz Fuzz wants to sleep. And so do you. But suddenly you think, did you put gas in the car? Did you pay the electric bill? Nuts. How are you going to pay rent this month? You can work extra shifts. Does the boogeyman exist? Hold it. Why are you working your whole life just to get by? What about what you want to do? TCL can help. Apply free and get a real job with real pay. Make it happen at tcl.edu/now. Because at TCL, it's working.
4th and 1 for Beaufort. With Connor Gruel running the show, hands it to Sharpensky, and Sharpensky does not, I don't think, get the first down. He got across the 40. They might have needed just a little bit more. So unpile it, spot the football. It'll be all about the spot here. You can move that down marker. It's going to be first down for somebody. Looks like it's going to be first down for Whale Branch. Warriors say they got it first down coming. They're going to call for the chains. Gives us a chance to remind you that Covert Aire is a finalist for the Hilton Head Island Bluffton Chamber of Commerce Small Business of the Year Award. Congratulations to Mike Covert and his staff for this prestigious nomination. They are a finalist for Small Business of the Year. That's good stuff. Now the chain gang has brought over the chains, and it's first down Whale Branch as they have held on fourth down. They have shown some spirit on defense. Haven't made much go on the offensive side of the football, but they nearly made a goal line stand on Whale Branch's last possession, or on Beaufort's last possession. Now they take advantage of the turnover of downs. Again, good defense right here. Great play by the Warriors, Cameron Miller. Plays a little linebacker, plays a little strong safety. Kind of roams the field for the Warriors. Amaji Stevens takes over for the Warriors. And there is Johnny Siplin. Siplin in the game as a running back. Again, he is the backup quarterback. Also plays a little linebacker. He's a great athlete. Coach Jerry Hatcher was telling us before the game he wants to keep Siplin available to be the quarterback. But he also knows he's one of his best athletes, needs to get him on the field somehow.
Well, he's something. Watch here on a toss. Gets upfield, running north and south, runs over one tackler. Great job by number 17, Johnny Siplin.
Stevens, the little short pass out in the flat is caught by David Lamb. Lamb had caught 3 passes on the year coming into this game, 2 of them for touchdowns. Oh, we've got a Whale Branch offensive lineman injured. That's Tariq Clark, their center. He is hobbling. The 240-pound sophomore who's the anchor to that offensive line for Whale Branch. In a lot of pain as he comes over to snap the football. Now trying to make the handoff work to Stefan Eugene, and there mix up in the backfield. Turns into Stefan Eugene getting snowed under by half a dozen Beaufort Eagles. And it'll be fourth down.
Yeah, that play was made by number 99, Raekwon Singleton. He's 6'3", 225 pounds. The senior just ran over the blocker and forced the running back backwards. Number 99, Raekwon Singleton.
4th and 6, Whale Branch, nothing to lose. They're down 21-0. We've got a timeout called on the field. Looks like it'll be called by Whale Branch and Orthopedics Associates of the Lowcountry timeout. It's 21-0.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Everywhere you go, you see Hilton Head Exterminators on the job. That's because as the area's first and largest pest control company, Hilton Head Exterminators is everywhere. Their commitment is to protect every home and business in the Lowcountry. Their presence supports their reputation for customer satisfaction. And every time you see a Hilton Head Exterminators vehicle, their tradition rolls on. Hilton Head Exterminators. Commitment, reputation, tradition.
Ben Wallace back to kick for Whale Branch on 4th and 6. They'd originally thought about going for it, then thought better of it. And off the side of his foot, out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Not a very good kick by Ben Wallace. And Beaufort will get some pretty decent field position, already up 21-0.
Well, he's aiming for it out of bounds at the coach's instructions, but he just shanked it a little too much.
Not spoken by a golfer, that's for sure. You don't use that word. Go to tcl.edu for enrollment information. Technical College of the Lowcountry. It's working. Great news in the Island Packet this morning. 55 kids going to Technical College of the Lowcountry tuition free because of the great B3 scholarship program. It has raised a lot of money for kids to continue their education at TCL. First down for the Eagles. Back in at quarterback is the starter, Courtney Pyatt. Pyatt wrestled down there by Trayvon Bryan, the big senior. Still playing hard here early in the fourth quarter.
Saturday, 10 a.m., Sunday, 11 a.m., Tuesday, 8 p.m., every night at midnight. WHHI-TV.
Mike Covert over our shoulder saying you can learn air conditioning at TCL.
Yeah.
You could be the next Mike Covert. We could probably, might want to learn air conditioning the way tonight's gone. Oh, now it's Gruel back in at quarterback, and he is snowed under. He's got Pinckney chasing him down. He's got Brian chasing him down. That's over 500 pounds on the hoof there. Chasing down your quarterback. Connor Gruel goes down, and it'll be 3rd and long for the Eagles.
Pinckney comes right up the middle from his left defensive tackle position. And then on the outside, sealing the deal is number 81, the big defensive end.
Trayvon Bryant.
Trayvon Bryant.
3rd down, about 16. And they give up the middle
4th down for the Eagles.
Is to Jeffrey Tukes.
Conservative call by Coach Mark Clifford. But watch when they run the trap, they run an inside trap pulling the right or the left guard and tackle. Now if we get on a replay here.
Tukes kind of hobbles off.
You'll see, look at number 2 going there. They'll stuff 1, 2, 3 guys.
The old movies of Alex Karras going in and grabbing one guy and throwing him one way and grabbing the other guy, and just keep grabbing guys until you find the guy with the ball and then putting him down. Jordan Bates with the punt for Beaufort. And he kicks it off the side of his foot, out of bounds over on the Whale Branch side of the field. So the Warriors will take over with pretty good field position. New River Auto Mall has it all, over 1,000 vehicles, 12 dealerships at just one location. NewRiverAutomall.com. Orthopedics Associates of the Lowcountry can diagnose and treat many types of sports injuries using minimally invasive techniques. WHHIorthopedics.com. We've got an injured Beaufort Eagle on the field. Let's take a quick timeout here for the Orthopedics Associates of the Lowcountry. 21-0 Beaufort.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Chris Butler, owner of Butler Marine. We are your #1 dealer in the Lowcountry for boats, and we feature the largest indoor showroom in the Lowcountry. Butler Marine has a wide selection of new and used boats, including bow riders, skiffs, catamarans, and center consoles. We are the largest Key West dealer in the country and the largest Yamaha dealer in Beaufort County. With our large parts department, we have any part you need from Mercury, Suzuki, Yamaha. You can even come visit us online at butlermarineinc.com. Butler Marine, just over the bridge from downtown Beaufort.
Wyatt Sherpensky was the injured Eagle, but comes off under his own power. The give there for Whale Branch as they get the football 1st down is to Braxton Bowers, his first carry. Playing on a sore ankle. The senior played well against Hilton Head a couple of weeks ago here on WHHI. Getting some carries late in this game.
8-2, 2nd down 8.
As Whale Branch looks for some sort of magic potion that will not necessarily pull them out of this one, but get them going in the future. Cameron Wilson has now moved over from right guard to center. He'll snap the ball to Stevens. Stevens under pressure, and it's picked off. Picked off by Beaufort, and then the ball comes loose again. Stefan Eugene gets it and heads back the other way. Oh, we're gonna have to sort this one out. The interception was made by Tyler Clancy after the great pressure by Jason Sen. And Whale Branch got it back as Stefan Eugene then went and stole the football from Tyler Clancy.
What a great play.
Let's see this again.
Great play by Stefan Eugene. Unfortunately, their quarterback gets just blasted here from the blind side. And unfortunately, that hurt, but you see Stefan Eugene
trying to make the tackle and then strips the ball.
And almost breaks and goes the other way and knocks over number 3. What a great effort by Stefan Eugene. He knocks down Mike Malcolm Simmons on the way out of bounds. And it's Whale Branch ball. I've never seen a play like that before, Bob.
1st and 10. They actually gained a yard. Now Eugene with the carry, still pulling through a pile of Beaufort Eagles and nearly picking up first down yardage.
Oh, what a great effort by Stephon Eugene.
2nd down and 1.
We just 2nd down and 1.
Time to fire up that Eagle D.
Amaji Stevens comes back in with the signal, and look at that. He carries 3 Eagles, about 5 more yards.
Almost comes out of the pile.
2nd and 1. Stevens, the quarterback, he's got running room. Busts the tackle, breaks into the Beaufort secondary. He just lowered his shoulder and took Michael Dixon and Malcolm Simmons and Nathan Parker with him. And Amaji, though, might have pulled a hamstring on the way down. A TCL first down for Whale Branch.
Good call. You know, a lot of times those quarterback sneaks are called by the quarterback. It's just a tap to the center and a button in a certain position to let him know that it's going to be a quarterback sneak. A lot of times it's not even called in the huddle. Unfortunately, he's got to come out of the game limping a little bit. Now they come in with number 9.
Jamar Scott will now play a little quarterback, at least for this one play. Oh, we've got a jump off sides by the Warriors, number 71. The right tackle there, that's David White, the 205-pound senior.
That's what fatigue does to you.
Yeah, it does. So it'll be 1st and 15. Now Jamar Scott, junior, used to playing wide receiver. He's got Davis and Eugene behind him. Gives the ball to DJ Davis. And the junior transfer from Wade Hampton nearly gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
I'm really impressed with Stephon Eugene. Not only running the football, but blocking. In that play, he was called to do some blocking on the outside linebacker, and he stepped right into it. Tough guy for only 135 pounds.
So now on 2nd and 12, back under center is Amaji Stevens. Hands the ball to Eugene, and he's met in the backfield by Tyler Clancy. Great defensive play by Clancy, great penetration.
Yeah, Tyler, senior, 5'7", 195 pounds. He's solid, built up and stood up. The running back.
Come join us at Salty Dog Cafe at the South Beach Marina or on Aire Road and get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-Shirt Factory or anytime at saltydog.com.
Maji Stevens coming back in the game, number 11. Looks like he's recovered from being shaken up just 3 plays ago.
Stevens looks at the Bluffton defense, now goes under center. Tries to throw the little slant pattern, and getting under it and making the catch is the guy who was playing quarterback just a couple of plays ago, Jamar Scott. And Amaji Stevens almost decks him in celebration. Great stretch.
4th down and 5.
4th down and about 5.
You let it fly.
For Whale Branch. Yep, we've got a timeout called by the Eagles. An Orthopedics Associates of the Lowcountry timeout. 21-0. Beaufort leads Whale Branch.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Jim Manning, owner of Service Master of Beaufort County. Our family has served the Lowcountry for over 20 years, specializing in fire, mold, water, cleanup, and restoration.
When disaster strikes, we guarantee to put your home or business back together.
I'm here to process documents and communicate with your insurance carrier. When disaster strikes your home or business, call Service Master of Beaufort County. Our customer satisfaction is our future.
Hello, I'm Dr. Michael Shinsky of Hilton Head Hearing Services. Your hearing is important. Being able to hear your spouse, friends, and grandchildren improves the quality of your life. Hearing loss just does not affect the individual, but those around you. Family members, friends, and physicians have referred to Hilton Head Hearing Services for over 27 years. From hearing evaluations to treatment with the latest in hearing technology from Widex, I not only provide the highest quality of service, but also the highest quality product. Discover hearing by Widex and experience what many satisfied wearers already have. God bless you.
On 4th and 5, Amaji Stevens is dropped down a yard or two behind the line of scrimmage. Really couldn't get the play going forward. Here it is on replay.
It's a drop back, and this is where they've had trouble.
Yeah.
It's picking up the outside blitz. And Maji does whatever he can, but it's not enough.
So Beaufort takes over. And again, at quarterback for the Beaufort Eagles is Connor Gruel.
Well, like Coach Jerry Hatcher said, they're not there yet. They've got an inexperienced group of players, 3 sophomores in their offensive line, but certainly they're playing some tougher competition.
They certainly are. Good defensive play there, made by on Jeffrey Tukes by number 50 Elijah Green.
And with Trayvon Bryan playing so well and Niles Pickney playing so well on defense, they certainly have, I think, a great opportunity to win in the region that they're playing in.
Absolutely.
We won't be able to tell until they play somebody like that's in their own category, like Battery Creek.
Now Connor Gruel hands it off to Sherpensky. Sherpensky up across the 30, up across the 35 to nearly the 40. That'll be enough for another TCL first down for the Beaufort Eagles. Reach your peak at Lava 24 Fitness. Visit us on Hilton Head Island or at lava24down.com.
66 Cody Pender, 51 Andrew Smith, 50 Jackson Williams, 69 Andrew Juzinski, and 51 Tyler Rentz. What a great job they're doing tonight in the offensive line.
Boy, they really are. I think they're going to be our Lava 24 Fitness players of the game. We'll see. The give now is to Kaysen running out of the backfield, and he is met with authority by Kenny Porter of Whale Branch. Armstrong State University offering in-state tuition for Beaufort and Jasper County residents. You can go to armstrong.edu for more information. Second down, gain of about 3, so it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Beaufort Eagles.
Well, they got the ball game more or less wrapped up here, running out the clock, Bob.
Well, and they have really controlled time of possession and pretty much everything here in the second half. They have scored a touchdown in each quarter. Got one just before the end of the first quarter on a Wyatt Sharpensky 20-yard run in the final seconds. Then Courtney Pyatt hit Jeffrey Tukes on a 32-yard pass after a short punt late in the second to make it 14-0 at halftime. Then Tukes a 9-yard touchdown run in the third quarter.
There's the man who's been talking.
Holding call against Beaufort.
That's referee Fred Moraes with the call. And you see the call on the end there made by the linesman. That was Michael Krotz that made the call through the hanky.
So now 2nd and 17. Connor Gruel gives it to Kaysen inside. Kaysen gets up to near the 40. Smart move, I think, by Mark Clifford to get Tukes out of the game. He looked a little beat up. He has carried the load for these first 3 ball games.
Cramps got him out more than a coach, Bob.
Yeah. He was in the last series, though, carrying the football.
They didn't give him the ball, though. Well, they're winding down the clock.
Gruel working out of the pistol. Final 2 minutes now. Fakes the handoff. Kind of throws a wounded duck that falls in front of the Whale Branch defender, Kenny Porter. It was intended for Keaton Butler.
Bob, that gives me an opportunity to read our credits for our everybody who worked with us this evening from WHHI-TV. We want to thank Jeremy Pope, our producer, Wayne Morris, commercial director and sales manager. Julian Agnew is our sideline camera and does the audio. Kevin Libby's up on the top with the shooting of the top of the press box. He's our cameraman. DJ Stembridge does replays and audio switcher. Ty Brown is our assistant sideline camera and audio. Bob Stevens, our play-by-play. Mike Covert, our honorary reporter. Kayla Logue, we're missing her tonight. And yours truly, Chuck Zapek, your color commentator for tonight's game.
There's Will Wareham, one of the brains behind the operation. Up here in Beaufort all the time. Now the ball will go over to Whale Branch for the final minute and 39. And now we're going to see Johnny Siplin play a little quarterback. Let's see what the folks in Whale Branch have to potentially look forward to down the road as they come to the line here in the final 100 seconds of this first Highway 21 Bowl. Rivals Beaufort and Whale Branch meeting for the first time.
Flags on the play. Final.
We've got a flag on the play.
14. Reminder, the Eagles go across town next week.
Our officials conferring. Looked like a procedure call against the Warriors.
Game time 7:30.
Well, Beaufort's going to get off the snide and go to 1-2.
Yes, they are.
0-3 for Jerry Hatcher's Warriors from Whale Branch, but not that bad of a performance. I think once they get into their region play and start playing teams of equal caliber in their 2A level, they'll do quite well.
Just can't lose the team between now and then. You've got to keep the kids' spirits up, and so they know that something like that is possible. Stefan Eugene barking at his offensive line a little bit as coming out of the game is Siplin. Kamaji Stevens will come back in.
Second down.
Second down and long for Whale Branch. Nope, Siplin comes back in with the play from the sideline.
A couple players we haven't seen before that are in tonight's game right now for Whale Branch in the offensive line.
Braylon Harrison moves into wide receiver as well. You're always looking at those offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Back in the backfield, Jamar Scott playing there for the first time. We've got a timeout called by Whale Branch. We'll take another break. Orthopedic Associates of the Lowcountry timeout. We're under a minute left to go. Beaufort leading 21-0.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Failing septic systems pose public health and environmental threats on Hilton Head Island. Hilton Head PSD's sanitary sewer system safeguards our quality of life against these threats. Unfortunately, many families with failing septic systems struggle to make ends meet and cannot afford sewer connection. Project SAFE helps get them connected, benefiting our entire island in the long run. Project SAFE is a charitable fund of the Community Foundation of the Lowcountry. Your gift to Project SAFE is needed today. Please click on the Project SAFE link at hhpsd.com and make a real difference in Hilton Head's future.
Football action now in HD, only on WHHI.
Whale Branch with a 2nd and 26. Johnny Siplin under center for the Warriors. Oh, ball comes loose on the snap. You bring in a new quarterback, battle for the ball. I think Siplin fell on it.
Bob, I just want to take a chance to talk about that offensive line for Whale Branch. They certainly tore it out there this evening in the heat and humidity. 65 Marshall Days plays next to 69 Tavan Blue. 54 Tariq Clark was the center. Cameron Wilson 79 and Justin Pope 76. Filled out the right side of the line at guard and tackle.
Seen a lot of different people on the line now. They give us to Stefan Eugene, still can't break free. What a job by the Beaufort defense in really containing Stefan Eugene. He never really got a chance to get on track. he might have had one play of more than 10 yards. That will do it. The Beaufort Eagles have won their home opener of the 2014 season and won the Highway 21 Bowl. They beat Whale Branch 21-0. We'll be back with the trophy presentation in just a moment.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Do you need to see a doctor today? Walk in to St. Joseph's Candler Immediate Care.
We can treat almost any minor illness or injury at immediate care and without an appointment. So you can stay out of the hospital ER unless you really need it.
We accept most insurance, plus Medicare and Medicaid plans, Peach Care and TRICARE. Visit St. Joseph's Candler Immediate Care in Savannah, Garden City, Pooler, Hinesville, Statesboro, and our newest Lowcountry location in Bluffton's Buckwalter Place.
For illness or injury, 7 days a week, the doctor will see you now.
At Beaufort Academy, we place emphasis first on academic success, but also on the whole child by encouraging participation in school sports and clubs.
The BA community offers a safe and nurturing environment. Beaufort Academy continues to be the best choice for our children.
With small class sizes, we make big impressions. Beaufort Academy is the reliable school of choice, educating young people for almost 50 years. BA, experience the difference firsthand.
Hi, I'm Colette Stevenson.
And I'm Tom Reed with the Hilton Head MLS.
Did you know that over the past year, our MLS members sold over $1.3 billion of Lowcountry property?
Search today for your dream home or ideal agent at HiltonHeadMLS.com or download the HHI MLS app.
Buyers act now. Most listings sell in 60 days. Sellers' inventories are low, so it's a great time to list as well.
On behalf of Hilton Head MLS members, we wish to show our support of local high school football. Play well this season.
It's Chevy Truck Month at the all-new Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet, the Lowcountry Chevy dealer. Save up to $8,500 on new 2014 Chevy trucks. That's up to $8,500 off. It's Truck Month with over 50 Chevy trucks to choose from.
So come see the all-new Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet. We sell Chevy right.
Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet, Highway 278 at University Parkway. It's Chevy Truck Month.
Times have changed on Hilton Head Island since the early 70s, but one thing that has never gone out of style is customer service and great Michelin tires. At Island Tire and Automotive Services, we go the extra mile to help our customers, from our certified friendly technicians to comfortable waiting areas, Wi-Fi, and great coffee. And along with great service, we proudly offer the high performance of Michelin tires. It's good to know.
Some things never change.
Everywhere you go, you see Hilton Head Exterminators on the job. That's because as the area's first and largest pest control company, Hilton Head Exterminators is everywhere. Their commitment is to protect every home and business in the Lowcountry. Their presence supports their reputation for customer satisfaction. And every time you see a Hilton Head Exterminators vehicle, their tradition rolls on. Hilton Head Exterminators. Commitment, reputation, tradition.
Getting the most out of life, it starts by getting the most out of college.
The science programs at Armstrong are geared to get you in the game.
They really make sure you have the research and network opportunities to take you to the next level.
We get to operate high-end equipment that students at other schools don't.
I've only been in school for 2 years, and I'm already doing grad-level research.
At Armstrong, I can definitely assure you that I've come to my own. I just became somebody that I'm very excited to be. I'm starting strong.
So that's it?
That's it.
Oh, we're all done?
We're all done.
We're ready to go home?
We're ready to go home.
I've never felt more comfortable at the dentist.
Howard Family Dental. Family friendly dental.
Big rivalry game. Beaufort beats Whale Branch 21-0 to win the Highway 21 Bowl. Mike?
Coach Clifford and the rest of the Eagles, congratulations. You are the Highway 21 Bowl champions.
All right.
Great effort by your ball club.
Well, Wellbranch got a good ball team. Had a good ball team, gave a great fight. They're going to have a real good year, and it's finally good for us to get on this track, and hopefully we can keep going.
You talked about going back to basics, and certainly the ball club did that tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They did it, and we're going to see where we go from here. All right. Hopefully it's a long way.
There you go.
Coach, I tell you what, it was a pretty evenly paced game, 7 points in all quarters. For the most part, physical game, just as you said it would be. But at the end, you guys still have a little bit of gas left in the tank, and they don't. What does this say for the rest of the season and the foes coming up in region play here in a few short weeks?
Well, hopefully we're going to break in this weather, because we will be in good shape, because we've been going hard. All these guys go both ways, and we're looking forward to the future and this weather coming down. So we'll be ready to go. We'll be ready to go for 5 quarters.
There you go. The guys, the skill players get all the credit. The lines did a great job tonight, especially the O-line, didn't they?
It was a game in the trenches. You're right about that. It was. They did a good job.
All right. Well, congratulations again on the big win. We're going to see you guys next week against Battery Creek. Look forward to it.
All right. Thank you all very much.
All right. Coach Mark Clifford of the Beaufort Eagles. They win at 21-0, the Highway 21 Bowl. They're going to be looking for some more hardware next week. We're going to come back and talk to our Lava 24 Fitness Players of the Game next on WHHI Sports.
Hey folks, Mike Covert here with Covert Aire. You know, it's hot outside, summer's here, and it's dug in for quite a while. A couple of tips for you. Remember to change your air filter. Keep that thing clean, change it every month. Also, leave your thermostat set at a comfortable position for you and your family, and leave it. Set it and forget it, as I like to say. This summer, when the heat's outside, let's keep it outside and keep your house cool and comfortable. And remember, Covert Aire.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision to mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
Welcome back to Eagle Field. Beaufort winning over Whale Branch 21-0. Our Lava 24 Fitness Player of the Game. We're going to call them Players of the Game. The offensive line. The guys are down in the trenches for the Beaufort Eagles. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tyler Rentz, speaking on behalf of the offensive line. You guys, it's been a tough start this year. What happened this week that kind of got things jump-started for you guys?
We had a good week of practice. We had a tough week of practice. We all kind of came together. We realized that we need to work as a team to win, So.
Tyler Rentz, Andrew Smith's behind him, Jackson Williams, Andrew Jazeski, Cody Pender. What a great bunch. You guys really dominated early on the offensive line. Feel like you had a pretty good push, and that let Jeffrey do his thing, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jeffrey's a great running back, so he's got to give him the holes, and he's trying to get them.
Everybody ready for another hot night next week with Battery Creek?
Yes, sir.
Again, congratulations to you guys. Hey, let's hear it for the big guys down in the trenches. The Lava 24 Fitness Players of the Game, the Beaufort High Eagle offensive line. Mike, we've got a great game coming up next week. These guys are going up to Battery Creek.
Absolutely, just a couple miles up the road, across the river, and over to Grandma's house. Dolphins Field's going to be looking next week to see these Beaufort High Eagles. It's going to be another pandemonium here in Beaufort next Friday night.
Indeed it will, and we'll be there for you right here on WHHI. For Mike Covert, for our entire crew, I'm Bob Stevens. Thanks so much for joining us on WHHI.